So
Okay,
good evening, everyone. Welcome to the PUP
Pylon Cup.
PUP Pylon Rift Showdown. We are your casters. I am Joril, joined with Vince.
Hello, I'm Vince, and today we're casting for our Rift Showdown for Pylon Esports. And Boss Jory, sino ba yung possible lineups natin today?
Well, yung meta right now ngayon, it's very diverse. We'll have to see. I mean, obviously, when it comes to League of Legends, medyo construed ang meta towards whoever gets side selection. Lalo na, say for example, if merong I mean, so far, sa mga matches na papanood ko yun sa Pro Play, like Priority, like Skarner and Kalista, yun yung mga
Oo
napipick.
nga, no? Uh, ev- ever, ever since rework ni Skarner, like, he's been really getting
Yeah,
back
well,
into the meta, no?
Skarner's
Uh,
kit right now is very strong. Lots of CC, lots of utility. And eto na nga tayo sa draft. So, we're gonna be
Yun pala, draft na.
looking at this match. PUP Black versus kahit ano. PUP Black, blue side, now starting the bans. So, we expect the Mel ban.
Oh,
Mel, yung pinakabagong champion
of
ngayon.
course, it's the Melban, broken.
Well,
I can see why. It's
uh,
insane, honestly. I get it.
yeah, it is insane. Riot did hotfix her a few patches ago, so she's not as insane right now as the Aurora ban comes in for Team Kahit Ano, which is very weird. It looks to me like they want to go for some low mobility, and Nocturne ban also comes in from PUP Black, looking like they're wary of a Nocturne Oriana combo. Um, it looks like Team PUP Black is banning mid jungle duos, as far as I can see, because picking Mel opens up a lot of junglers that are AD heavy and Trash. Wow,
Oh, interesting man.
that is
Okay,
an interesting
big
ban.
ban.
Trash not very powerful in the
In
meta right
in
now,
yeah,
but
exactly.
baka merong renowned Trash player dito sa PUP Black na we're not aware of.
That's
Usually,
true. That's
Trash
true.
is more of a
Wait,
it's not a meta pick, but under the right hands, it is very strong. As
very
Ash also
dangerous,
picks up
no?
with a ban over
Oh,
here.
okay.
Ash
I
recently
feel like
buffed in the new patch notes. If you haven't seen that yet,
Ash is a very common ban nowadays, no?
it
Especially
is
with
especially in a competitive environment.
yeah,
The Hawk
exactly.
Shot along with the Crystal Arrow, huge utility for the team,
So
and her late game spikes offering a stable DPS as Kindred actually picks up
hmm,
the third ban here. Not the ban that I was expecting. I was expecting a Skarner here for red side as Skarner priority is very prevalent. Lalo na ngayon if you've been watching other leagues, LCK or LPL.
LCK. Yep.
But we'll see what gets
Priority
picked
ban gotta be
first
Skarner.
as
But okay,
Jinx.
Jinx.
It looks like we're going for
Oh,
comfort. Not a lot of good AD carries in the pool right now, so Ezreal very typical, very safe.
typical. Yeah, yeah.
High
Safe pick
DPS
for
if you hit your Qs.
competitive, no? Okay. Big burst. But okay, wouldn't they want to get the Skarner now since Skarner is open, Joril?
Well, in theory, having a Skarner on your team definitely helps, but nope, they would rather answer the AD carry pick with an AD carry of their
Mm.
own as they pick Kaisa. Kaisa into Ezreal, not a fan of that matchup. Depends on the support, but Ezreal and Kaisa in isolation, not a good matchup for the Kaisa as she will get outranged by the Ezreal Qs. We'll have to see the support pick though. Maybe they pick something like a Braum or an Enchanter to negate that range advantage
Oh,
as the Orianna
okay, ito
pick
na pa
comes
rin.
in,
Oriana
justifying the
Nocturne.
Nocturne ban.
Okay. Yep. Okay, then here comes the Skarner.
Okay, here is this corner. So blue side does get Skarner in the end despite not getting banned and picked on three in 3-2 as Irelia being hovered. That is weird to me. So it looks
I
like
don't, I don't really.
Yukino is this is going mid because he hovered Aurelia and Akali, so it is going mid, right?
It's going mid. It's against Oriana, most likely, no? But
Yeah, it is. Akali historically is good into Oriana, especially in pro play. I've seen Chovy. If you guys are familiar with pro
the goat,
play, this is a common Chovy matchup into Oriana. And it's a Rakan
Rakan
Kaisa lane.
Kaisa.
Alright,
Okay.
so bot lane locked in for team kahit ano. Kaisa Rakan. So, what is the potential bans here for team kahit ano? They probably want to limit the top lane because they are in red side, so they might try to prioritize top lane picks and counters as there it is an Aatrox ban.
The Aatrox band
Very
comes in. Huh?
these bans to me,
Uh,
they're what they're
is there a
telling me
run?
right now is these teams have probably scrimmed each other.
Yeah, they have an idea of what to ban, because
Yeah,
most of these aren't really that big in pro play, no? Most
no,
of these banners.
they're not that strong in the
See, you
meta.
left your brave
But
hands
if
at home.
if
Want
you're
me
a
to wait while
player
you
and
go
you're
get
good
them?
at them, these are good respect bans. It's what we call them. As Jarvan also gets banned here. I don't
Oh,
really understand it as Jarvan not that good into Ezreal Akali as they can just dash out of the Cataclysm and Cassante gets banned. Great.
great idea, honestly, in my opinion. Oh,
Well, it might come back to bite them in the foot as what top laner would they ban with their blind here as Team Kite I know does have counter pick for it and
okay.
Echo.
Echo jungle. Is this an Echo jungle?
It could
I
be
haven't
an
seen
Echo
that.
jungle. It could
I
also be
haven't
an
seen that
Echo
in a while.
top. I remember Echo top back in the days, season 6. You picked grass,
Oh,
I
dude.
think.
Oh, that's so long ago.
It is very long ago. Echo top usually good against mages as the side lanes aren't that good for them. It is a long lane.
Okay.
Is this an Elise support?
Uh,
Looks like an Elise
Wait, what's going
support.
on? Eli- Okay, he's a top laner.
It is an Elise
It's
support.
it might
Yes,
be
it
an
is
Elise
gonna be an
support.
Elise support. Elise right now, I think this pick was promulgated by Lehends in the LCK and it's picked up steam in a lot of regions as Fiora also gets picked here. Not a good blind. Lots of counters to Fiora. We'll have to see what top
Oh,
laner of Team Kaitano
that
picks
is
into
true.
here. But I wanted to talk about this Elise pick for a sec. Elise into Oriana, Rakan, and Kaisa. It's very bursty. If you look at this team comp from PUP Black, they want to get control over the objectives, and whoever has to walk up blind into the vision to contest it, they would want to blow them up. They have the Akali,
Uh-huh.
they have the Elise Cocoon, they have the Fiora for single target damage. It is a very one pop comp where they want to win fights by numbers. As I didn't even notice Warwick got picked.
You didn't notice? I was about to point that out, but you were
I-
geeking out about the least support. I was like, oh, wait,
No,
what's this slide
they're
now?
probably
I'm-
still switching it up a bit, but this Warwick
They're
is
switching it
probably
up,
going
most
top.
likely, no?
Echo might be going jungle. Yes,
Might
because
just jungle, but
Warwick can out sustain Fiora's sustain, so it's good. But they're not switching picks.
that's true. They're not really switching picks. Well, is it a lane
No, it's
switch or
probably
what's
it's
going on?
probably the players not being in the same position. So like whenever you're in the lobby, diba?
Uh-huh.
You enter the lobby in a random order. So they probably picked it for their position, but we the viewers can't see it yet until we go down to the rift. So
That is true. That usually happens in the games.
so Team Kahit Ano going with a very strong team fight comp. I feel like as the Oriana and the Rakan, great engages, great counter engages as well.
Amazing engages, actually. Yeah, you're right. So when it comes to contesting other either what do you call this? Objectives would be a good idea,
Yeah,
especially with the roaming Rakan. If I'm
yeah.
now
So
that I'm
my
thinking about it,
concern for Team PUP Black here is range.
that is
They
true.
do
They're
have the
kind of
Ezreal, but
outranged, and with the
aside from that, there's not really a lot they can do when this
aside from
Oriana
Israel,
starts poking them with the Qs or the Echo with the with his Qs as well. The
the
Kaisa
high,
Void Seekers, lots of
that is
poke
true.
here from Team Kite. No, I'm not sure how PUP Black would mitigate this, but I just want to say again, it will ultimately come down to who gets control first on the objectives. Because
Objectives, yeah, that's what
not
it usually comes
both
down
of the
to.
teams don't
Uh,
have traditional frontline. Obviously, there is a Skarner in
there is a
PUB Black,
Skarner,
but
that is true.
Skarner nowadays often building more as a bruiser rather than full tank. So you get the heart steel and then you transition into the Sterax into more utility items as you give up more of your farm for your carries. And at the end of the day, it's gonna look like they're gonna have to itemize against this poke comp, but we'll have to see.
I kind of thought that the Skarner would run into the Warwick in the jungle instead, rather than the Echo.
Or well, we're gonna
Since,
have to check once we're on the
but
rift
I'm not
whether or
really sure
not
if he can keep up.
which of Kaitano's champions goes into which lane. I mean, obviously Oriana, Kaisa, and Rakan are their bot side, but Warwick and Echo wasn't that obvious to me. Warwick top very strong. I've played against it personally. Obnoxious sustain. That's why it's probably up against the Fiora.
That Warwick lifesteal is gonna take a chunk of your
Yeah,
life. IRL and in game, it's
both
so
top
annoying.
laners just rushing to get executioners first, as the
Yep.
healings are obnoxious.
They're gonna really want that
Uh,
anti-heal,
Along
huh?
with that, jungle matchup could be Echo versus Skarner. Skarner would probably get the best of whichever champion, as Skarner early
He,
game at least has high base damage and high health. But if it is a Warwick, then maybe he can out sustain.
that's most likely, but if it's gonna be an Echo, I don't. Is he gonna have to build against a Skarner for Magic Pen, or well, I mean, it's a Bruiser Skarner, so I don't really have a clear idea how that goes
Mm,
nowadays. Because
Oh,
bunch
we're
of
in the
gems,
rift, as
didn't
it
he?
is
Oh,
gonna be
here
a
comes the
Echo
game.
jungle, just like what I thought it would, and it is a Warwick top. POP Black looking like they want to all immediately rush top, looking like a nerf game actually.
If there was just a cannon right down in the middle of the
Yeah,
Nexus, they would
Kaitano
have been there
trying to
already.
defend their jungle, has the bot lane in the
Okay,
bot side tribush,
they
and it's
looking
gonna
for
be a
an
late
invade.
invade. Oh no, it's gonna be a normal invade, 5 man. Kahit ano, none the wiser to this maneuver, as this Warwick might be in trouble here. He has no vision, and
But it kind of does have the
yeah, they
ward
do have
down
the
on the
ward down
camp
on the camp
itself.
itself, but it's
But
gonna come down to whether or not this Warwick goes through paths to river. Uh, Looks like we have
hmm,
technical difficulties, it seems.
we have a technical issue here. Kind of
So
frozen.
we were right about the
Okay,
Warwick going top.
the Warwick top.
I feel like it is his more natural lane nowadays.
Okay, okay, we're
Do they
back on. We're
spot
back
them
on.
in the ward? Yes, they do. Team Kaitano now aware to
Yes,
what's
they do.
going
They
on
do.
here. Warwick safely patting towards his lane.
This is one brave Ezreal going for the
This
back,
isn't
right
that.
in front of the
This
ward.
is pretty
Oh, they're
bad for
really.
PUP Black actually. Their bot lane is gonna be late to the first wave. They're given a
Oh,
priority for this invade that ended up with
they
nothing.
gave up priority for
I
that.
mean, their Akali is in lane right now, but look at where this Ezreal is.
I
As
mean,
Ventus coming on to gank mid actually.
he's so late, and they already stole the red buff, by the way. I mean, they're stealing each other's
Yeah, it looks
red
like it's
buffs,
gonna be a
so
split
I
map.
guess it's a good
Elise
trade.
is
But it's gonna be a problem for
getting
bot
jumped
lane.
on by Rakan, gets a cocoon
Okay.
early, transformed
Elise
into a
is already
spider.
rolling.
Just trading all around.
Okay, forced to
Oh, but
forced
he
to
didn't
back out.
know that
Already
the
cornered.
Echo was here.
Yep.
Flashes forward.
Okay.
Grand
Coming for the
entrance
flash.
misses.
Oh, almost
But does get the
dies.
flash and the ignite.
That was close.
But looks like the play is extended. First blood
Okay, do
actually
we
goes
please
to
get the-
POP Black here
Okay.
as Akali picks it up.
Play is actually
Orianna goes
extended.
down.
Wow. Okay. PUP Black picking it up. Okay, I thought they kind of lost that trade there. They really got the most out of that. Okay. They might want another collapse on this. But, oh, Kaisa getting a little too greedy. Oh no, this is a bad day for Kaisa. Okay. Kaisa's just walking around.
And this Kaisa
Oh no.
cut off.
She's getting
as I've
toyed
said.
with. This is so sad. Okay, that lead's gone. Okay, Skarner and almost gets blown up, and did get blown up by the blue buff with that one final last hit.
So we
Well,
already have lots of action going on in this
it's-
rift.
Yeah, we just started. There's already so much action. Okay, Warwick versus Fiora. Let's see.
Black actually comes out on top of that, despite me saying it was disadvantage for them. Oh shoot, sorry.
Well, with a colleague coming up with a pickoff
Yeah,
there,
it
it was really worth it.
They did make it
They
work.
made it work.
Kaita, no, actually first on the play, but it seems like they managed to turn it around. As I've said, their champions are really high burst. Team Kaita, no, does have more of the team fight comp, but they need their ults in order to scale. As top lane right now, looking like it's pretty bad for this Warwick. Never mind, they are both just sustaining off each other. Actually,
Never
Kamigawa is
mind.
very in
Yep.
trouble here. Could have flashed for
Oh
that,
my
but
God.
doesn't, as Yukino already again bullying in the
okay.
jungle.
Yukino almost gets it away. He's really telling him to get off to that river. That's insane. Okay, Skarner waiting for something. Waiting for something to happen. Probably a
And
dive.
it does it.
Since Elise is already here.
Orianna
And
gets
see,
flash.
It does end up in the dive. Is it gonna be a good dive? Oh no, it's a bad
Not
dive.
that great
Elise
of an
died.
execution. I think
That was a
Selena
really
here
bad
wanted
failed
to
dive.
pincer this Orianna into the wall, but the range just wasn't enough. Elise, mind you, still level 1, doesn't have cocoon or repel. As you can. Oh no.
Oh my, yeah, we got a
Yes,
little too greedy
as
with
he
that.
is pinging his Q, not enough energy. I see the play. Look, Orianna was one hit, but
I see the
didn't
play with that
really
smoke,
think about the energy situation that much. As it was a good attempt. Ultimately, though, looks like we're back even in kills.
I think
But
they tried to fix that energy problem with the W, but did end up
no,
using the
wasn't
E, so
enough.
Kind
It
of
wasn't enough.
came down lacking. Yeah, it wasn't enough.
Gold
energy
situation
recovery.
actually.
Okay.
PUP Black 1k up, despite the kills actually being even. If you look at the
Even.
CS numbers, it looks
Well,
like
that first blood bonus
mid
was pretty good.
in particular is this Orianna is getting bullied as Akali. As I've said, it is a counter pick to Orianna. Look at that, they're fighting again.
But Orianna did get back
He
the
did get
gold
the
she
double kill,
lost.
but still, this looks unplayable for Team Kaitano's mid laner, as they're gonna have to think up of a way to give this Orianna some agency in this lane. As look, this Elise is ganking once again.
This Elise does not want to get off of this
It's like
Orianna.
they came in
She
here
just
with
really
a game
wants
plan
it.
and they're executing
Well,
it very
Rakan's
well.
back.
They do get the first set of grubs, but Kaita, no, not willing to
They're
give
getting
this
void
up.
drugs.
Celino
Okay,
flashes
this is a
in,
good idea.
pincers the Warwick.
Okay,
Warwick
okay, we're going in. Okay, gets off the W with
As-
the stun from Echo. That was a really good
Yep, but
execution
it
of
looks
that
like-
W. Okay,
No,
Are we gonna
it
proc that
looks
ulti
like
though?
we are not.
okay.
We
Is that
are
gonna be a good
not.
dive? Not. Oh,
Both players
no.
surviving off of 1 health, but
They're really-
ultimately PUP Black once again coming off with sort of a win for that play. They get 3 grubs and 1 kill.
W- One kill. That
You
was
know,
kind of worth
going
it,
back in
although
again,
the
this
fail died.
Akali, once I said the burst.
Rakan really got
Talking about a range problem. What good is a range problem when your characters just go in and kill them?
problem. Well, for a character with 3 dashes,
Exactly.
you might as well, you know.
Yukino.
That range
Yukino
problem
setting
is
up the
no
lane
longer a
kingdom
problem.
here. Wanting to set himself up to be the win condition this game. 2, 1, and 3. Up 20 CS from his mid lane counterpart. Looking like a rough game for Kite Ano's mid laner here. Although, not to blame him that much as the POP Black,
That
it
matchup
is not a
really
good
does
matchup for the
yeah.
Orianna, along with this,
Okay.
Elise controlling the map like this. She
Okay.
is everywhere.
Here we go.
Oh, the
We're
Warwick
coming in for a fight.
outsustains it though. But
Oh,
Elise
Warwick?
burst.
Okay.
Yeah, that was close.
That was
I
almost
thought he was
close.
gonna
That was almost
outpain
close.
both of them, to be honest.
That made me
Yeah.
that made me sweat a little bit, you know. Oh, kind of scary. Just like imagine the possible sustain he could have pulled off if he had another.
Wait, I just
a
noticed
vampiric side.
something.
Uh-huh.
Akali doesn't have
Oh, they got
flash.
dragon.
She didn't
Okay,
take flash as a summoner. So this is
Hmm?
a flashless Akali.
Wait, she has ignite TP.
As Ison does have flash TP. I mean, Yukino has this Akali has 3 dashes, so one can say that flash isn't that necessary on her, but it is still a
It's still kind of necessary once you run out of energy, no?
and it's
Okay, are we really
it's
gonna look
sort of
for
like an
engage
instant
on this?
teleportation. I mean, that's what makes flash so universally used. It's just the best. Yeah, it is the best.
It's just
summoner
that good,
spell, but
no?
very strange here as
Okay, coming in for another
the shockwave
engage.
does come in, but the
Orianna.
cocoon and the burst is just oppressive.
Ooh,
POP Black bullying
it's just so
Titano's mid
oppressive.
laner. It is not a fun game for this Orianna.
Uh,
As
God bless this Orianna.
yep,
I hope she comes
as
back from this.
this Elise is just everywhere in this map, and it's not like he's sacrificing the her bot lane for this. This Ezreal is actually up CS versus Kaisa, 2v1ing in his bot lane as
He's doing. Okay, Elise comes back in. Coming in for the ulti, gets the kill. Are we gonna get a double? No, Okay. Okay, what? Kaisa just. Okay,
no, he
Kaisa does not want
that
this smoke. Echo. Echo
As
coming back
look
in
at
for
top lane
bot
again.
lane.
Warwick's just dead. As Kaisa just get a shutdown, but I don't think
Wait,
she
what?
wins against
Kaisa got
Ezreal.
one?
No,
No, the Ezreal is gonna be finishing.
yep,
the
as
double.
POP Black just
Unless-
coming out with wins
Oh,
all
nope, that was
over the rift. Kite, I know, tries to counter, tries to do a cross map play with the bot lane picks, but unbeknownst to them, this Ezreal is
Oh,
just
dude,
strong as
another failed dive.
they actually get one back with the
I mean, I kind of noticed something. POP Black's a little too greedy for
Well-
those tower dives. They really want to
well,
swim
if
in that.
if
no?
they see an angle to dive, then they will
But-
just
but-
dive as look. Elise once again just here. The shockwave comes in, but he might get a 1-for-1. No, he doesn't. Wow.
That it's only been 2 minutes and there's another dive already. It's
Kills
insane.
everywhere in this game. Echo does have the remember, this is a no
Okay.
flash Akali. She is probably dead
Akali
here.
about to get popped.
Yep, as Rakan comes in for the secure.
She's
KS is
probably
it.
dead. Yep, she's. KS is it? Oh no!
Unfortunate.
As if Warwick
as
wasn't already
the
in a bad
Rakan does get the
situation.
shutdown on this Akali, but they do make it into a 3-kill play, if 2-kill play actually,
Oh, no.
if this corner dies, and he's gonna take a while. But
Um,
no, wait, no
It's gonna
way,
take a while.
he lives.
and
Has to
no way,
invest
he
the
just gets
flash.
out. Okay, they flashed for
You
it.
gotta say that is worth
Yep.
for POP Black as for Kaitano as
That is really worth.
second sets of grubs are
They have
spawned.
to get whatever they can, you know.
Do they? No, they do not have pizza strength yet. Oh, they do. PB Black has pizza strength now with the 3 kills plus the first tower coming in for this Fiora. Warwick trying to do these scrubs alone. Well, not alone. His entire team's
Warwick
already
really
here.
trying to do this, bro. Oh, okay. Everyone's in.
Yeah, as
It's a
I've
party,
said,
and you're
Kaitano
invited.
really excelling in these team fights, but Yukino is
Okay.
already here. This Akali is
Akali
monstrous
is-
on the map right now. She is just one-shotting everyone. All the space, the E hits
She's doing everything she
with the
needs to
double.
do. Oh my god. She's doing her job really well. They need to stop her, and someone needs to do something about it. Oriana's trying to get away.
It's gonna be a triple kill for this
Just running
Akali.
for the
She is
guide.
so
Okay,
fed.
That was a Wait, did they even get
No,
a
they
single
didn't.
void drop out of that collapse?
As-
That is one
It's gonna
hard
be
situation to
such
get
a
in from.
tall hill
With
climb
Akali,
for
with
Team
Akali, he
Kaitano.
responds.
They're down 5k in gold. They're down 6 grubs, down the tower. If you look at the lanes, despite being a tank champion with full Giants belt builds, Skarner is actually out farming this Echo, and it's just a rough game. Also gets the red buff. Oh no! He is a mean one. You can say that.
With the spite, he's so mean. Don't emote on him like that. Completely bullying the enemy jungler. It's not even nice anymore. Okay.
No, it isn't. It really isn't, but
Oh,
it is. You
lane-
are
I
in the
didn't-
rift, you know.
I didn't notice the lane swap already came in. They really want their dragon now. They can't give them another leg up.
Yes, well, top tower is dead as they want to go for another fight here. Echo is actually cut off. Yukino already flanking. As,
Was that a
another
third
team fight comes
shoutcaster?
in,
Okay.
and it's just gonna be a sweep for Kaitano. They actually get 2 for 0 here. They want to contest this dragon.
They
They're not
really want
trying
that
to steal
dragon,
it.
but they
Doesn't
can't.
get it though.
They tried to steal it with that smite. That was cheeky, but they didn't get it. Okay, they're trying to do something here. Oh, okay. Kaisa made it out alive. That was good, actually, if you think about it.
Well, you can say that it's good.
It's
They
kind of
did
good.
get kills. They did get kills,
They
but
did
ultimately
get
the
kills,
dragon
but-
comes to POP Black. That does delay the game a little bit. Kaitano's win con here, as far as I can see, is dragon stacking. They have one dragon, so that means they've stalled POP Black's soul. As right now, POP Black in the driver's seat, they own the rift right now. They have 2 towers gone. Bot lane only has a sliver of health left. It's probably half if I'm reading that icon correctly. If you look at the wards, like they just have so much control everywhere. If you're a player in Kaitano's team here, it's just so hard to walk up. But Kamigami actually a little bit cocky here. Wants to 2v1 this. Actually, no. Look at the pinks coming down.
The ping's coming down.
wants to collapse.
He really wants
They're
that
actually
fight,
down
huh?
for the 2v2 fight, but unbeknownst to them,
But it's
Rakan is
gonna be a
already behind,
2v3.
engaging in. As
Okay.
They do try to get on top of Fiora.
Fiora's really doing her best to distract them. But here comes Oriana TP.
And there's
And
just not
with
enough
the triple
damage.
stun, not enough damage for any of them. Oh, okay.
Kaitano's
They turned
here
it around?
first though. No TPs invested for Team POP Black as this Kaisa slowly getting back into the game. They're trying to ping the Rift Herald, but still, it's kills, but I don't think they get much out of it as Team POP Black just gets bot tower and mid tier 2. These kills are really valuable, but at the end of the day, they're so down in objectives. They're gonna have to take the way up of this as Rift Herald is spawned. Another objective. Free for the taking. As things
Oriana
coming
did
down,
have to
wanting
TP for
ward.
that to work. But they're a
They
little...
did have to invest lots of TPs as Oriana, no TP. Already investing the TP in the earlier top lane. She's gonna have to cover this bot lane whilst trying to make it in time for this Herald. I don't think it's possible for her. Kaitano was on this objective. They're obviously eyeing to take it, but I don't think they can. It's gonna be a 4v4 and
And
it's just not
Warwick's
on their
getting blown
odds
up.
because they're so behind. Look at this. Warwick already dead.
And blown.
Rinadin.
Okay.
Oh, they actually get a
Oh,
beautiful
okay, they get
engage
it.
off, turning
That
it
was
around,
beautiful.
but the Ezreal's here, and
Okay.
there's just not enough front line as Team Kite Ano tries
And
to
there
peel it
goes.
back. But it's
And they
actually
got
a
it
2
back.
for 2. It's not that
It's a
bad.
2 for 2.
Here is the
But-
rest of Team POP Black. Clean it
Don't
up.
they have vision on Oriana? So no, Okay,
Yes.
they're not gonna go for the Oriana. Might as well go for the Rift Herald.
No, but
The
they did
objective
have
is
vision
way
on
better.
Oriana. I mean, as I've said earlier, that wasn't a good fight for Kite Ano as their Oriana, no TP, couldn't be in that fight. Shockwave really important in these fights. As looks like she might be
And
cut off
she
here.
might
She does
get-
have flash just in case she needs it.
One more hit and she's dead. And she got ignited. Yeah, goodbye.
Oh,
Oh!
but no, she gets
Whoa, Rakan
shields off
shield.
on Rakan as
Rakan came in at the right time.
yeah, Oriana surviving by the skin of her teeth.
Here comes Ezreal. Poking people.
Looks like they want to collapse on this jungle. Not gonna get anything though. As
He's really doing his best annoying all of them. Wow.
this Echo so starved for anything right now. Can't clear much camps on the bot side as POP Black has so much control over it, eyeing this tier 2 tower as they might just dive this Oriana again.
They can't
Uses the
really dive. Oh,
shockwave.
nice timing. She got the timing off.
Yep, the repel, pretty good timing for it as this might
Okay,
actually be a
Fiora
good fight
almost
for
hit.
Kite Ano.
Oh, that.
Yeah, they get the top
Okay.
laner, but look
But
at this Akali
the turnaround.
damage. It's just so much. She just deletes the
The
entire
burst is too much for the
carries.
Panda. That's too much burst.
It is gonna be too much burst. They're just so
Okay, are
behind
they gonna
this
go
game.
in for the engage?
There might
the
have been a
Skarner
good
dash?
fight to take, but they were just so behind that one single champion on Team PUP Black's team can just turn it around. Looking very grim here for Kite Ano. Down what 7k as Dragon spawns and 20 minutes. We're also gonna get an Atacon, probably gonna be ruinous as kills has been racking up this game. Both teams trying to beeline it for Dragon right now.
You think Kaitanu's gonna have to fight for this? Are they willing enough to fight for this dragon?
It is just
Or-
the second Dragon for both teams.
But
Team
wait, what's
Kaitano
that?
though might have to be forced to do something desperate here. We'll have to see. 'Cause they actually
They're doing their best to clear the jungle.
advantage over this Dragon. They don't know that Skarner is trying to solo this Herald.
But
Could be a
Fiora's still a
prime-
problem in top lane since she can
and
just
this
tear down
Akali
towers.
just one-shots this Kaisa.
Okay.
It is unplayable on the side of Team Kaitano right now. Akali
And-
and Ezreal combined are 18 and 4.
Oh
Both
no,
carries.
they're already getting picked off before even the dragon comes up. And and PUP Black already got the Rift Herald. They
There's
might
just-
just want to open up top lane just to get up to that inhibitor.
Yeah, there's just not much you can do if your team Kite Ano. You're down so much gold in every fight you take. You have to have significant numbers advantage in order to try to get a win. But Yukino's just not giving them any reprieve as they're trying to chop down on this mid-tier tree.
Okay, Skarner coming in with a Rift Herald. Pops it open. Here, look.
Skarner opens
Hello,
hits
happy
too.
birthday. We're opening it up. And you're not getting this power. Not now.
Kite Ano actually,
Kaitano's turning it around. And here comes Yukino.
but it's actually winning for them as the trade does come down to a 3-for-1, 3-for-2
Okay,
now.
3-4-2. Okay.
Yep, can't really do much against this Ezreal as he does have barrier up. Presumably also has the arcane shift up as well.
6 Void Drops is gonna be a pain to defend against with that tower
It is,
tower shred.
I mean, a common tactic in pro play at least is when you have 5 or more grubs, you just sprint it down one lane and not a lot the enemy can do against it as towers just fall so quickly with the grub true damage. And if you can see here, everyone's beelining for this Otacon as Akali actually TPing into a very
Akali really
dangerous
wants
place,
it.
but she just one-shots his Echo.
This Echo. Oh my god, you spent so much just to get out of that.
Yeah, I don't think Kaitano are in any position to contest any objectives right now. Might just have to farm their way out of this game as
Well, that's gonna be an
it,
issue if there's anything left to farm other than minions.
it is looking like
A really
PUP
dire
Black
situation
are,
for them, no?
yes, PUP Black
A huge
almost
era of drought. This is a this this is kind of it's
yep.
kind of hard to come back from.
The kill score really doesn't say the whole story about this game, as if you can look at the gold difference, it's almost 10k up. Kills are even, but in terms of objectives and towers,
Okay,
it's
the flash ulti.
pretty
Okay,
lopsided as this Fiora actually gets
okay,
picked off here. But
but
yeah,
the
it's
Warwick spent a lot just to get that Fiora
it is an
engageable.
empty kill, as once again they don't get much out of it. Although it is a kill. A kill is a kill at this
A
point
kill
if
is a
you're Team
kill, but
Kaitano. Any crumbs you'll want to take.
and while they
But
were focusing on killing Fiora on top lane, by the way, they're already opening up bot lane.
yep. As
Yep.
Cocoon hits on this Rakan, trying to grand entrance his way out of it, as you can actually going
Oh,
far too deep.
way
Gets
too
picked
greedy
off.
for
That's
that
a
kill.
huge shutdown for this Kaisa. They might want to go for more here. Chooses not to, but this Kaisa is slowly getting back into the game. That might be Kaitano's win comp. Just ball around Kaisa, make sure she lives. Make sure she lives. She's auto attacking. She's safe when
She's
the team fights, and maybe this game is winnable.
they need to at least get someone fat and healthy, no?
Yep, as Cocoon comes out again for this Elise, as might be too far once again.
Okay, gets
Beauty
saved by the
Black going
Skarner.
in deep, but the
Oh,
Skarner ult finds Tree along with the True Shot Barrage.
and there
And
goes Elise. Wow, they're really doing good with that Kalista play. Oh, Kaisa play. She's really spacing herself really well, enough to deal that amount of DPS to burst down their whole team. That was a really good play from Kaitano.
that was an incredible play for Kaitano as they're bringing it back. Look at this, they just got a 4
Wow,
for
that,
0. Almost a clean ace here. Unfortunately, Baron not up yet, up in a minute. So they
okay,
can't really get anything out of it. But that's a team fight win. And a pause
and they
comes
get the
out.
game pause. Okay, well, the game
Looks like
pause.
we have a
We have a
peripheral
technical
issue
issue.
with one of the players from PUP Black. Reports
Um,
of a mouse breaking specifically for their Ezreal. No, but looks like it's slowly
it's
Team Kaitano's,
slowly, it's
crawling their
in a,
way back up.
they're really taking their picks, huh? They're picking PUP Black one at a time. Then if they ever wanted to collapse, the Kaiser would just kite them out when Rakan just gets the CC off.
Yeah,
So
as I've said earlier, like Team Kaitano's team fighting is better, and if the Ezreal and or the Akali isn't in the fight, your two fed carries, then
it's gonna be an issue for PUP Black, no?
no, it is gonna be an issue as Kaiso, once she gets accelerated, I don't think not a lot of characters can stop
Can
that
stop
champion,
her.
I mean, if she gets peeled and Akali doesn't have backline access and Ezreal is, not pumping out as much damage as he can, then maybe that's the perfect win con team fight for Team Kaitano. We're gonna have to see if
Oh,
it's doable, as they were down almost 10k earlier.
10K
Such
gold.
a hard deficit to overcome.
But I feel like a little bit more and they'd be on equal footing at this point, no?
Yeah, but we're rambling on about Team Kaitano's situation, but I would just like to highlight PUP Black's players, in particular the mid laner and the bot laner, just making life so much difficult for the enemy team.
That
Both
is true.
very fed. Only reason,
Honestly, if I was in that mid lane as that Oriana, and every time a fight would happen that Elise is there, I would just be so annoyed.
yeah.
Like,
Also, huge shout out to that Elise, by the way. controlling the map. She was everywhere.
She was
I wasn't
literally everywhere.
I wasn't done explaining what happened in another lane, and then I just see this Elise ganking top lane. Incredible
Like
map
just like five
movements.
seconds ago, we're still talking about her coming through mid, and now she's suddenly on top.
As oh, we're back into the game,
Okay, we're back into the game.
and it's gonna be. Oh, looks like
Okay,
the game's a bit frozen, but yeah, this Elise pick really showing out for Team POP Black. The burst and the playmaking abilities.
oh, I caught a glimpse of chat. That was peak.
I didn't get a glimpse of chat as there we
That
go.
was peak
Games continued once
peak
again,
player
and
conversation.
Akali
Okay,
looks like she
Holly
wants to
trying to
take
get
this
something out
fight.
there.
Doesn't have flash, remember?
She's
But,
gonna need someone to back her up at least.
yeah, but Team Kite are not so low. I mean, they just won a team fight, but
But they
Scully's
really got
back and
a chunk out of her. No, she's already half dead.
it's really hard though. She's 12-4. Actually has the Medjais.
Wait,
What
how
the
much
Medjais?
stats? She got the Medjai's 14 stats.
Yeah, she got the Medjais 14 stack. This Akali is gonna be hitting like a truck. As
Wait, are they even
we're-
trying to build against her at this point?
no MR coming out from Team Kaitano as we do hit the 25-minute mark. That means Baron's gonna start. Looks like TP Black just gonna start it right off the bat. And Kaitano,
They might as well, since
none the
nobody's really gonna
wiser to
contest
this.
and no wards anywhere.
They don't have any control over this. They try to walk up. Look at these wards from TP Black cutting off those choke points. As Kaitano looking
And
like
they're starting to
they
suspect
have,
something.
Yeah, they're trying to suspect something, but at this point
But
it's too late.
they're already
The Baron
too
just
late.
goes down and
Okay,
Team
Holly coming
PUP
in.
Black looking for a fight here. The Skarner does dashes
Skarner's
in.
about to get shredded.
Gets
Okay,
a two-man ulti.
okay, gets a 2-man ulti. Oh no, the 5-man's done.
Wait, hold on. Team Kaitano
Hold on,
actually
never mind.
fighting this very well. If you look at the fight again, it doesn't seem like
That was
the
one
Ezreal
nasty
or the
skirmish.
Akali were able to fight well. They're sort of a disjointed fight from PUP Black, and Kaitano quickly cashes that in. That's 4 for 2. We'll take that.
I feel
Any
like Skarner
day if
became a little
you're
too greedy with that.
Kaitano.
He just came in and flashed at them. Just decided, you know what? I'm gonna pick all of you up. Then get stunned by that Echo W. Oh no.
Yep, the Echo W being
Echo
huge
W
in these
into
team
the
fights,
Orianna ult.
as Skarner
was insane.
can't really move once they get suppressed, right?
Yep. And it feels like Akali's gonna really gonna want to target this Kaisa.
But there are no wards here as oh no. Kaisa might just walk up.
Ease onto the ground. Did she want
Yeah,
to?
no.
Did she go
Not
for
a
the
lot of
engage? No.
opportunities there.
And we don't really have any other information where the other teammates were. Okay.
Kaitano.
Okay, Kaisa really wants that backline.
Here it is. The
Okay,
Akali
here it is.
backline access, and it's
There we
just
go.
a massacre. It is just an
They just really needed to get that backline access.
Yep. If your Akali is 16-4 with backline access, then there's not much you can do if you're the Orianna or the Kaisa. As Team PUP Black running it down mid here, looks like it's gonna be GG.
And that Baron buffs. That Baron buffs really helping. Alongside the 6 grubs. Yep.
Yeah,
This is
not
gonna be
much
torn
Echo can
open.
do here. As PUP Black ending the game at around 27 minutes, wanting to dive the Echo actually, as
Oh
strong
no.
performance from them,
Strong performance.
particularly from their support and mid.
Okay.
Huge kudos.
Now
to-
they're just toying with him. That's just kind of rude.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna have to ask you something, Vince.
Uh-huh.
What do you think was the MVP for that game?
Well, do we really need to ask this? You already know.
I don't know. Who is it gonna be?
Well, I feel like it's gonna be Yukino. But if we're looking at just kills, it's gonna be Yukino. But if you really want to look at the complexities, I'd say it's Elise.
Yeah,
That
I think.
that map controls way too much. That was really good.
I mean, mechanics wise, definitely. I think the Akali did so much for her team
That is
there,
true.
but the Achilles just brought so much space. As word from production, it looks like we're gonna have a 5-minute break. Am I correct?
Apparently. Okay, okay.
Right, so
Um,
we'll be back after 5 minutes.
five
It seems like
minutes.
as very riveting first game, and thank you for watching that first game. We're gonna have more games in a bit, and we're gonna be back.
That was a really good game, honestly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that was our 5 minute break. Oh, wait, no, click the wrong button. Oh, there we go. Really, really early for game two, yeah, right? Mm,
Very entertaining game one.
that that's giving me expectations. This one better be good, better be as good as the first one. That was neck and neck.
I like these entertaining games. Games where there's lots of kills, lots of fighting all around the map, and
Bro, it's
oops.
muted. Okay.
Apologies. As I've said, we're back for game two after what was a very entertaining game one, and expectations are high right now. Definitely enjoyed the
Really
last
high.
game.
That was
Definitely
a
enjoyed the last game.
really good last game.
It was a really good last game, as both teams just punching back and forth, and we almost had.
It was
Well, I
almost a
wouldn't say
one-sided bullying at some point, but they
no. I
really
was gonna say we almost had a comeback there, but
that is true. But the Akali really saw the back line and she was like, "Whoa, for me?" And
yeah,
she just took it.
Team PUP Black was just way too ahead at that point, and you know, let's all just reset for game two, as it looks like we're gonna be having draft very soon.
We have 30
So
seconds up.
any champions that you want to watch today, Vince?
Well, we I'd be interested to see an Ambessa.
We almost had a Ambessa earlier. Actually, they were hovering it, but chose
That
to
is
go
true.
for the Fiora.
So that's what
As
I'm really hoping for. I want to see
If
what
I want your
kind of a
opinion,
beast
I'll
Ambessa
beat
could
it out
be.
of you.
oh, okay, so we look in the draft right now. First ban is actually Vi. Vi
Bye.
is a pretty good jungler. Lots of lockdown CC. Very
True.
good utility, especially if you're playing like a one and done comp where there's a very fed enemy laner in the team. As there it is. There
There it
is the
is.
Skarner ban.
Okay.
Very oppressive right now, as showcased in the prior game. Um, although outshone by the AD carry, the support, and the mid, Skarner still had huge impact that game.
Really huge impact, honestly. And
As,
I
as two jungler bans
two
coming up
jungler bans
from
right
both
off.
teams, and Kaisa also banned.
Hmm.
As we did see how powerful Kaisa could be once
She's
given
really
resources
dangerous.
earlier. know.
Oh, okay. Same goes for Callista. Really dangerous if given the right resources.
Yep. Callista, very weird champion. She's an early game lane bully, but
If
her
she doesn't,
damage doesn't really fall off in late game, but she has so much high base damage and she just ramps up so much that most AD carries would rather build tank items for her fourth and fifth item, as Varus actually gets first pick here. Varus,
okay,
very utility
with that ult
heavy
and E.
champion, right?
Yep. Okay, they're going for a poke fight down the bot.
Both AD carries looking to see who can dodge the most Qs. Yeah. As I was saying, Varus very utility heavy, very much interested in keeping map control, as Varus control over mid waves. He just one shots those mid waves if they're in a line.
Dude, if it was 2018, I'd think this is a support pantheon, but nowadays I'm not really sure.
It could be a support Pantheon. We've seen Pantheon flexed everywhere
That is true.
in a lots of leagues nowadays. As for example, in LCK, he's played in top, jungle, sometimes support, mid.
So he's called the
Pantheon just
everyman then, huh? The
yeah, he
every
is
lane
sort of
man.
an everyman. As Sejuani getting dropped here for the mothership team. Sejuani, obviously one of the most reliable tank junglers in the
Tank
game,
junglers. Yep.
has lockdown CC, good base damage, nice HP scaling, and you know if you get hit by those those glacial prisons, then it's gonna be a horror for you, as it's gonna be a Varus Lulu. That Lulu pick indicates to me that this is gonna be an on-hit Varus. So, as you, I don't know if you knew this, but Varus
Mm-hmm.
has two variations on his builds. He can go lethality or he
Vitality
can
and
go
one hit. Yep.
on hit. Yeah, and you
Uh,
know
I guess
Lulu
some things
enhances
never
auto attack,
change.
so you know.
I guess some
Right.
things don't change, huh?
Yes, and Ari actually getting picked up here
Ari.
for Pylon Hardstock.
I
So
Is it possible that we see the faker skin? Dude, please don't
I
tell me
don't.
somebody gets a faker skin.
I think you're getting your hopes too high up for this faker skin. Is I want to talk about Team
I ne-
Pylon's team comp real quick.
Uh-huh.
Ari Pantheon, very good when it comes to these mid lane skirmishes where it's gonna be 3v3 jungle support mid versus jungle support mid.
I feel like
I'm seeing a lack of damage, to be honest, from the mothership. They do have good front to back with this Sejuani Lulu, but if Ari gets accelerated in this game, it's gonna be very hard. We're looking at the bans. Ambessa was banned, Oriana was banned,
Oriana was
so
banned. That
both
Oriana
teams just
ban
trying
was
to ban solo laners right now.
that Oriana ban was a good idea in my opinion. That amount of
Yeah,
CC.
Ari Oriana is. I wouldn't say it's even. I think Ariana is it's Ariana favored post 6. Pre 6, sorry. But well, I think once Ari gets her ulti, then it's a bit
It's a
better,
bit
as
it's
Nar
it's better on
also goes
Ari's
down
side.
here. Nar, very good very
Okay, they're
good blind pick for any top laner. That range along with the utility with Mega Gnar form, uh, obviously very tanky, lots of CC, and Leona getting banned. So with that Leona ban, I don't think Mothership knows exactly where this Pantheon is going. As maybe they thought maybe they
they
think this Pantheon is going top, and
and it is going top.
it is gonna be top lane. Rel locked in for Pylon Hardstock, so opting to give their jungler counter pick. Let's see what uh Team Mothership has
Okay,
cooking up
here.
against this comp. Ooh,
Ooh.
Silas Ari. So if you watch Worlds last year, was like the most picked champion into Ari that tournament. And if you know the reason why, if you don't know the reason why, it's
I was
because
about to ask. I was about to ask.
yeah, the
There we
reason
go.
as
There we
to
go.
why Silas is the most picked champion against Ari is because you know Silas steals ultis, right?
Yeah,
If
exactly.
Silas steals Ari ult, um and Silas gets the kills with the Ari ult, Silas also gets resets. So you know how
Wait,
Ari
so
resets per
it
kill, right?
it also works how it would normally work on Ari? I thought
Yeah,
they nerfed that a little bit or
no,
something.
no, that's how it works. That's why Silas versus Ari is um well, people differ on this. I think it is, and I think it's incredibly Silas favored, especially in the fights. As if you give Silas more mobility, then it's gonna be really hard.
Oh no,
Team Pylon Hardstock going for the Kisante pick up against
Poppy.
Poppy, and I don't
I'm
like that pick.
I don't. I mean, I guess we got Lil Nas in the team.
Well, Lil Nas is not a good champion into
Into
Poppy.
Poppy, no?
Yeah.
Because
Wait. I just realized this Pantheon isn't going top. It was actually their
it
jungler
was
the
a
entire
jungle.
time.
Uh,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
he's the
didn't even point
everyman. He
that
can do
out.
everything.
Yeah, as I've said, it is a flex pick, so Team Mothership not really knowing where it's going, but still they gave Kasante they gave their top laner counter pick, but I don't really like Kasante into Poppy, as Kasante is the tank with lots of dashes and Poppy W just counters it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this Poppy pick is so huge for the mothership.
It's
As
so huge for the mothership. I was about to point it out, and
yeah, the more that I thought about it, the more that this it just makes so much
it
sense. I
just
mean,
makes
obviously,
so much sense. We can
it's
deny
another
Rel, we can deny Ari, we can even
yeah.
deny Pantheon. Like,
Like
almost.
if this Poppy gets on top of any one of Pylon Heartstock's champions, then it's gonna be hell for them in order to get out. I'm curious to see as to what they do here, but overall, I think Team Mothership's draft might be better.
Hmm, that is true, but we're gonna have to see down on the lane, no? Like we
Yeah, I
usually
mean,
do.
yeah, I mean, obviously, drafts can be
It can be flipped
biased
on its
towards
head,
any other
kinda.
team, but if you don't play the lanes well, if you don't play the game well, then
Mm-hmm.
draft doesn't matter that much. I mean, it matters, but ultimately, what matters is how you play in the
To
rift,
how you
and we're
play the
gonna have
game.
to,
Yep.
yeah, we're gonna have to see how Pylon Heartstock adjust to it. But despite all that, I'm still thinking that
Hmm.
Team Mothership comp, Team Mothership's comp really has everything that I want in. Like, if I was in that team, it has everything that I would want in a League of Legends 5v5.
And
It has two tanks, two front
two
lines.
tanks.
One tank
Yep.
being hard engaged, and the other one being
Being a sub
There's
tank.
not re-
No.
I wouldn't say it's a sub tank. I think Poppy is more of a disruptor, whereas a tank
Mm-hmm.
is just a damage sponge. Poppy is the annoying fly, where
The one you really wants to swat away.
she just makes your game plans really hard to execute, especially with that W. You also got the Silas in against the Ari, so that's more damage, more resets.
I feel like they're gonna get a
Classic
lot of
counter pick.
value out of that Silas, and they're up against Arel, so Silas just
Yeah,
goes in. Everyone's gonna
and
get pulled in.
Varus Lulu just a very strong bot lane matchup. I mean, if I were to recall Pylon's team comp, they have a Kasante top. I mean, Kasante is never gonna be not good in any setting, right? Like they tried to
Yeah,
rework him, they tried to nerf him, but
they really tried to make him somewhat fair, but
he's still an unkillable demon king in the top lane. They have the Pantheon, they have the Ari, so ultimately, if I'm Pylon here, I would want to be accelerating the game, playing on a high pace, trying to get picks as much as I can. Because if you play a standard front to back against the mothership's comp, I don't think Pylon stands a chance. They don't have a traditional front. They have one traditional front
for
line, and
front
it's
line,
on
but
hit Varus.
it's gonna be really hard. Yeah, but they do have enough utilities to cover for a team fight, no?
Well, yeah, they do have. I wouldn't say utilities. They have lots of
Hmm.
opportunities to find a pick. So like if any random straggler were to just like show up in the middle of the river or their jungler, you have the Ari charm, you have the Pantheon W, you have Rel QW, you have lots of tools. But
Okay, here we go. We're starting.
Yep. But still, I prefer Mothership's comp here. I think it's just more well balanced, more robust. But what good is a good draft if you don't play these lanes well? So we're gonna have to see. As it looks like Team Mothership actually going for the standard defensive way of protecting your jungle. Look like they
Hmm.
want to invade this
Pylon Hardstock
Mothership.
is gonna invade, huh? Did
Yep,
did Silas get a
Mothership's
glimpse?
aware.
Did
Yeah, he did see what's happening here. Mothership completely aware of what's going on.
oh,
Not
they have the
looking
ward.
like not looking like they want to contest this invade at all, which is probably good for them. But they spot this Sejuani trying to go for the cross map though. Not sure if they
I'm
would
not
want to
sure if that's
protect
gonna be a
topside
good idea.
camps as well. And nope, it looks like it's not
Nope.
gonna be an invade. They're actually gonna try to collapse on Sejuani as pings are coming out. On my way, pings are coming out, but no, it looks like they're just gonna go
No,
back to
no,
their
no.
standard lanes
It's gonna
as
fall through.
minions are coming out now.
Even
So
Sejuani
yeah,
will really.
once
Even Sejuani
again,
decided to fall back. Yeah.
yeah, once again, we have a game where a team tries to five stack invade, but it just doesn't
This doesn't
lead
work
to
out.
anything. Yeah, I wouldn't say it doesn't work out, but it didn't really lead
But
to
it
nothing.
did.
Obviously, they got info, like they know, or Sejuani has to be starting topside now. But wait, actually, now that
Well,
I'm
what?
thinking about it, Pylon actually got way more of that than the mothership did. Look at
Than the
those
mothership.
wards in.
The
Look at those
amount of wards
wards.
they have
Yeah,
all over. Yeah.
look at those wards on the bot side camps. They know
Other than the
exact.
river, they have really good vision
Yeah,
of what they know.
yeah, they're gonna know exactly where this Sejuani is and when she's gonna be, where she's gonna be. So, already winning in the info game looks like as this bot lane matchup not really good, not really going in favor of Pylon Heartstack. Lulu Varus, classic bot lane. I don't know much
That's
about
pretty
Rel
impressive if you think about
Ezreal.
it. But I guess Rel could create some space for Ezreal. I- That's what
Well,
I'm.
if you're playing an enchanter against an engaged support, as the engaged support, you're not really having a fun time because
That is true.
you're getting poked out, misses the Q, and
Oh,
looks like it's gonna be an early gank here
okay. We
for
got
the
the flash.
mothership. Yeah, Ari is forced to flash out here as Ezreal almost
Oh,
gets solo killed here. This bot lane is gonna need so much help, but
okay.
unfortunately, Pylon Heartstock just not
Oh,
batting for this bot lane.
oh,
But
oh,
actually, such a
oh.
huge mistake here
That was
for
a huge mistake from Lulu.
yeah, that was
She got a
it's a
little too
huge
greedy
mistake
with
from
those
Lulu.
pokes.
Yeah, unlucky. I don't know if they just didn't know where the tower range was, or I think they might have gotten flipped over by the Rel. Unlucky. That totally flips the game for Team Pylon Hardstack as they were
Okay.
winning
Level up
in.
engage. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Are they gonna
this
get it
Ari has
off?
a flash. This Ari has a flash. She
No,
is
no. She
dead
already
here.
used the flash.
Yeah, exactly. So she is just dead there, an actual sitting duck, and it is 1-for-1 right now. Not really in favor of anyone at all, as Cassante is forced to flash here. Thinks that he will
But
die there.
okay.
Pantheon is here now, and it looks like it's just gonna be
And
another kill
yep.
for Pylon Heartstock, unless
Can we get the? Yep.
nope,
There's the execute.
Pantheon Q does do execute damage based on missing health. As it looks like the mothership actually wants to go for a dive here. Pylon Heartstock completely aware of what's going on as they do have a ward, but I don't think they have anything to do. Or can
I don't think they have a way to get out.
yeah no unless they invest a TP,
No.
which looks like they're not gonna.
No.
Clean dive already here from the mothership
Oh.
as never mind.
Never mind.
Mm,
That was dirty.
Unfortunately, they couldn't juggle the.
Ooh, that was not worth it. Oh no. It's a
Well,
disaster.
oh no! They couldn't juggle the tower aggro properly at all, and Rel ends up picking up 4 kills. But if you're the
Oh
mothership,
no.
you're probably thinking here now. It's probably an okay play. Rel got all the kills. Ezreal died, so he didn't get that much XP off of it, but still, not really what you want to see here if you're the mothership. As once again, this pop is just getting ganked by this Pantheon, and let's see if he tries to get it out. But
She's
she
really
has
getting
no
abused.
flash. Doesn't have flash.
Okay.
Does have the
What's
W
up with
speed
W?
up. We're gonna have to see if Pantheon can get the W back up the time. And
Up.
yep,
Yep. There we go.
So
Okay,
already
this is
3 kills to 6 here in favor of Pylon Hardstuckers. Just disaster of a bot lane play totally opens up the map here for Pylon, and sort of sets back Mothership just by a lot. Actually, they
that
lose
was a
so much
major
control of
setback.
the map. They're gonna have to make a play on mid here, try to punish that flash timer, but with the rel hovering, I don't see how they can. And grubs are spawning, so that's the reason as to why we're seeing rel up there in the bot side.
Yep.
In the top side, Lulu not looking like she wants to contest any of that, and is just looking to trade dragon. And yep, standard trading here going on.
But
As,
there's a chance that they're gonna catch up to that dragon with the row. Then
well, yeah, but I don't
if
think you would
but
want to
Ari's
take
out of
the
mana, out
disadvantage
of
fight.
mana, so yeah, she's not really gonna get anything out of responding to dragon.
Yeah, as they okay, yeah, as the two teams do trade objectives, and oh, that was
Oh, that was a good double. Okay.
yeah, that was a weird interaction there.
Um, uh,
Gets so Poppy gets Kasante knocked up, but Kasante really couldn't do much with the W active, and it's these two tanks battling out in top lane. That's what we like to see.
this is the most interactive top lane battle ever.
Once again, Lulu's just getting caught by the tower aggro, losing so much health in the process. Although this rel has 4 kills, but still, looks like the mothership has permanent bot lane prio, as there's not much you can do as Ezreal rel here, and that's the reason as to why Poppy is
Oh,
counter
Mr.
to
Mr. E.
Kasante.
Okay, it's gonna be a good night, Silas. Okay, Silas decided that it's too dangerous with Pantheon walking around here.
I can see the vision. Ari does have no mana,
No mana.
to activate the ulti, but Pantheon
Pantheon's
already aware
gonna be a
to
pain in the
yeah.
butt.
Yeah, Pantheon was covering it very very well, and just
Was
wanting
it
trying to
hover?
go
Did
for
hover?
a lane gank in top lane. Wave's a bit pushed up though. I'm not really sure what we're doing here. And
And okay,
trying to knock it back. It's just tank versus tank so far. Not a lot of people doing damage. Sante tries to
okay, they're both
ulti, I
out of
think,
mana.
but
This
both
might be
out
a
of mana.
time for Poppy to push this up. But that
Yeah.
a tower plating would be nice.
Yeah, games definitely slowed down a little bit. Not a lot of kills so far after that tower dive.
Well, they had to make it up.
Yeah,
They have to
no
pack it
objectives
up
on the
now.
map so far. As I've said, it slowed down
Oh.
so far. We have a bot lane play here,
And here
where
comes
they
the
just
collapse.
completely collapse on Team Mothership's bot lane. But
Okay, both
surprisingly, they
flashes
both
out.
make it out.
I feel like the Lulu slow really got them a free get out of jail card with
Yeah, but
the two
I don't
flashes.
know how you managed to get out of there if you're the Mothership's bot lane. It's a 4v2. They have an
Wait, doesn't
RV
Varus have
Pantheon.
exhaust?
No, Varus has barrier.
That's
Doesn't
barrier.
even no cleanse as well. Such a surprising turn of events. But all in
Ours
all,
is
still a
just-
pretty even game. Less than 100 gold separating these teams, and oh, looks like we're
Oh.
gonna have a sneaky bot lane gank here.
But they're really pushing that up, so I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Or maybe they can dive.
Again,
no.
after what happened earlier?
Yeah, I was gonna point out no sums on the side of Team Mothership's bot lane, and
Oh,
an
here we go.
engage comes out. I don't know if this is good
Party's
for
here.
Mothership.
Oh,
Sejuani
okay.
is here to trade, but Varus is so low, and looks like
The damage isn't enough. Oh, there we go.
oh, he gets
He gets to
sniped.
execute. Was that an execute or was that just flat out damage? Oh, damn.
I think it was the Varus execute with the W, and yeah, Ezreal just gets sniped.
Okay.
Trying to go for more here.
Okay, here comes
Let's see if
another
they-
dive. Let's see if
Another
this works.
dive against the Rel. This time, Sejuani
Oh,
a
this
little
time
bit more tanky.
Sejuani has a little bit more health. Yeah, that was really working out.
And that's the Ari ult that I told you about. The resets coming out. Look at this fight. I mean, I
Pantheon
don't know
doesn't
if
have
the-
W, two by the way. Yep, there we go.
and it's gonna be a 2. Oh, what an outplay! Loses
Cooldown came back
vision.
up. He got
Yeah, so
cheese. He got cheese.
yeah, really well played here from Frosties. The Pantheon played around the
Uh-oh.
vision as we're gonna have another fight here in the top lane. It's gonna be a Cassante versus Poppy matchup. Oh, thought that spear was gonna hit,
Okay.
didn't. No flash here on the Pantheon. I think they might just have to let this one go, guys.
No, I think this is a good idea since Sidwani is here and then definitely dead. That was a good
So-
one from Sidwani, I guess. Good response.
So the mothership does get their own 3 sets
And
of
Puppy gets
grabs.
out alive too, so that was worth it. I think so. Even with the cost of a flash.
Yeah, my mind just goes back to that mid lane play.
Yeah, but
That was insane. Unfortunately, very unlucky for the Silas. Loses vision of the Pantheon for 1 second and just got absolutely executed by the Pantheon spear.
by the Pantheon Q, yep. It does
Um,
happen sometimes. That cheese still is reliable.
It was a very well played sequence with the vision and all, but yeah, it looks like the mothership, I think back, actually has the gold lead now, along with their own 3 sets of scrubs plus a dragon.
And I feel like Pantheon got a little too cocky there for the Void Grubs part. And
Yeah, I don't know why they would want to start that, as doesn't have flash and is pretty low.
and
I mean-
they didn't really have an idea where the enemy jungler would be.
Just not a good, pretty bad misplay from them as they lose momentum. And I just want to point out here, the kills are even, but look at where most of Pylon's kills are. It's on this rel, which
It's
is
on
not where
this
you
rel.
want it to be.
So I guess that failed dive is kind of working out for them somehow, because Ezreal didn't get any XP. He's dead, and
Well, I wouldn't say
most of the
that
money
it's
was on
worth-
Rel.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that
It's not worth,
out
but
for them.
it's gonna. They can work with it.
Yeah, it is a plus
Okay.
for the mothership for the incident
Okay.
that happened in the bot lane. And looks like the trying to glacial person onto this rel, and
Okay.
Varus ult does come out, hits no one though. This might be a good turn.
Getting collapsed. Okay.
Ari Charm
Get
just
the ulti
missed.
off?
TP is coming out for the Poppy. We're gonna have to see if they can extend
Okay,
this fight.
Silas
Remember,
coming back
Silas is here.
Finally responded. Okay, here comes Silas.
And it's gonna be a 5v5 play.
Ooh, what a turnaround, actually. But Cassante is here. Let's see what he can do for the team.
But they don't have Ari ult. Not a lot of damage coming out here from Pylon Heartstock as they just get wiped.
Ooh, Silas came
might-
in and really turned that around, huh?
Silas excelling where he excels the most, which is these mid lane skirmishes.
But-
These
But
mid
we
lane
can't
skirmishes,
deny,
sorry.
any value given from Poppy. Poppy really came in all the way from top lane with that TP.
Looks like the fight
Oh,
is going on once again. Remember,
And it's
Team
still
Mothership
going.
hasn't
Pantheon's
backed.
back.
I don't think there's not much you can do as a Pantheon.
Yep, there we go.
Mothership
That's
wanting-
what he can do. Gets a stun off for a clear chunk for Ari.
Yeah,
This is a
Mothership.
really dirty fight.
Yeah, this is a pretty big overplay from Team Mothership. They didn't have to go for the dive there. They end
They
up
really
losing.
overextended. They didn't look at the death timer or something.
Yeah, they end up losing too when they gave Ari 2 kills plus 6 Dark Seal stats. So
I mean,
this Ari
even
might
there's
be back in the game, but once again, like if you're looking at the team comps, if you're Team Mothership, you're still comfortable with this game state. Look at the
2K gold lead.
advantage.
2K gold lead. Pretty good.
Look at the advantage that your Varus has compared to their Ezreal. He's up like what, 35 CS, 34. He's up 34. He's up 34, like around 30 CS.
And I think you're also not looking at something else. Like, scoot over to the left a little bit. 5-1? Come on, bro. Against that lineup, it's gonna be
Well,
really hard for you.
yeah, well, obviously, like this Varus is 5-1, but like the CS numbers really does tell how much of a struggle they had in the laning
And
phase up against this
that is true.
Lulu Varus. And
Although Lulu
it
keeps
just
giving away
snowballed.
kills, but yeah, it was a situation that they had to do.
I wouldn't say giving away kills, yeah, but you know.
It was over. She was dancing around. She was playing too much with that tower range.
It was there was a mistake here and there, but ultimately I think they're both playing this lane very well. And Silas, he's in here
Silas
hopping
really
through
wanted
this
that
missiles,
cannon.
and this
And
Kasante just can't move. Ulti comes up, but ultimately it's just too late as
too late.
he just gets killed.
He already got
Mothership is
hmm,
all over the map right now.
felt like a 5 second stun. It was that long, huh?
That is the power of the poppy that I was talking about. And once again, we're gonna see more plays coming out here on the side of Mothership.
Silas with the Ari ulti, getting the reset.
He's going for more,
Oh,
but
okay, he got a little too deep there.
it was going for more, but I don't think his team was going for more.
Yeah, they
A little
weren't.
bit of miscommunication there. As, more towers does come out here from the side of Team Mothership. Despite all of the action, though, I don't think anyone has picked up feats of strength. Yeah, it's gonna have to come down to the objectives. I feel. Oh, Poppy
Oh,
gets
oh.
interrupted, but is Ezreal losing? Nah.
He could have. God
No,
forbid he does.
that's just some lost tempo on the side of
Oh,
Lulu
he
as
missed
her
that.
back
He
does
missed.
get delayed. She actually doesn't get to recall at all. Still has two wards to her name and
Oh,
ooh,
and
has to
had to use
expend the
the heal.
yeah, has to expend the heal there. So
Yeah, the support's
ultimately,
gonna be late for the fight. So
I don't think there's gonna be a fight happening. The AD team
Pantheon
pilots
might want
Ezreal
to
is
contest that, but he's too slow.
well, they're pinging like they want to fight it, but I don't think they can. Their Ezreal just
Yeah.
recalled.
I mean, to
Yeah.
be honest, is Ezreal gonna do something there?
Well, ultimately, you want any team fight, whether you're behind or ahead, you would want to to fight it with all of your members, right?
That is true. That is true. The lane switch already happened a few minutes earlier. I didn't notice up until
Yeah.
now.
Well, both side lane towers are down, so it's just gonna be the solo laners in the side lanes whilst the bot duo takes over mid as Varus does excel
Okay,
when it comes to controlling these mid waves.
here
And looks
comes the
like it's gonna
dive.
be another dive. Ezreal just
Oh,
can't do
Pantheon
anything.
coming
He
in,
can't even
trying to do
move.
something. Okay, Ari's trying to do something here. Gets one charm off, but that's it. Oh my.
Yeah,
I
so
feel
much.
like Feats is about to come up.
Yeah, so much CC coming, so much CC on the side of the mothership. I really don't know how Pylon can turn this game around. Their comp is just
I
not
feel like
built
they
for
didn't
this.
need that Rift Herald. Could have just tore that down without it.
Well, they
Oh,
probably want to,
and it still used itself. I
probably
don't
want
know.
to press their lead, and they're trying to go for more.
Yep, they're gonna go for more.
This Varus is so unbelievably fed right now, but he's picked off by
He,
the
no, he
Cassante, but I don't
can't.
think Cassante is gonna Cassante his way out of this. And
You know, it's bad when
Mothership,
Kisante can't Kisante his way out.
yeah, look at the Mothership. They're just going for more here.
Oh,
This is
Lulu
this is
overextending again.
it's a big overplay again, and it looks like PYLOnxRR are gonna trade back some kills with this play. Both the AD carry and the top laner going down. Yeah, going down.
Yeah,
And
going down.
I was wondering, wait, who got the bounty for the Varus?
I think Pantheon. I didn't really notice.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I think it was. It could. I think it was the Ezreal. I think no. Oh no, Ezreal got the poppy kill. Yeah, no, it was Pantheon.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
Pantheon.
Not really where you want to invest your gold in, but you know, a bounty is a bounty.
Okay,
Yeah.
they finally got feats up.
So another power spike for Team Mothership here. Not a good early game. Not a good early game you expect from this team stomp when you have the Pantheon R. You're looking to play for mid lane. You're looking to snowball
Okay,
any leads that you can, but the Mothership is just
Vanilla, a little too
everywhere.
extended. Might be a hard time for him. Okay, can't Kisante his way out. You're not Kisante, bro. Oh, he's really trying.
That is a huge pick actually. Atacon
Yep.
is spawning along with a dragon. But they might actually.
Ooh,
Oh, I don't know about this. Atacon shreds your armor, so if you start it and they turn on you, then you'll have zero resistances and you're just one shot. As well, at
Okay,
least they
really,
do manage to get the dragon flash
and they
Q
get the
coming
pick.
out here from Casante,
Okay,
but this Varus is just
okay,
so
it's a one
bad.
for one. So far, a one for
Uh,
one.
yeah,
Okay,
Sejuani tries to steal the dragon but couldn't, and
Varos, Varos is running him down.
this
He just
fast
doesn't
kiting
care.
is just insane. This Varus is gliding on them.
Oh
Just at
no.
spacing. I mean, Pylon gets a dragon the dragon here, but they lose a few members in the process. And I mean, ultimately, if you're Pylon, you're taking whatever this game gives you, right? But with so much tempo lost on the map after that dragon play, it just secures this Atacon for Team Mothership. And Atacon, I don't know if you know what this thing does, but it just gives them XP and adaptive power, making them snowball even harder. Yeah, and there it is. Atacon
There we go.
drops. If you look at the XP, if you look at the XP numbers for a bunch of these members, it should be going up anytime soon. That buff does give a lot of roses and a lot of XP. And if you're ahead and you have if you have the Atacon buff, then you just accelerate so much. Definitely, this game is getting out of hand for the side of Team Pilot and Hardstock. They're gonna have to find a way to get back into this game.
Yeah, with that 4K gold lead. Oh no.
I mean, I think all of their hopes here rests on Frosty's Pantheon. He's pretty even in farm. He has 7 kills. He has the most gold in the game. Well, not in the game, but like in the team at least for Team Pylon. And he's gonna have to make a miracle play, probably get on top of this Varus. But it, the, it just looks impossible, Vince. Like, how can you get on top of this Varus when there's a Sejuani on top of her? There's a Lulu. There's the Polymorph. There's a Growth.
Uh, there,
Growth.
there's so
There's
much entry
the
denial.
yeah. There's the Poppy W. Like, it's just too hard.
The bouncer's a little too much for for the Pantheon to even want to go in.
Yeah, I think this comp by the mothership is just way too well rounded for Pylon to take a crack at. Like
It's true. It's
this
starting to show a really good draft.
yeah, I mean this rally hasn't been having. I mean, she had the triple kill, but she hasn't had any opportunities to engage at all because this Poppy is just holding the W up until is just holding the W, like making this anyone on Pylon unable to engage. And we're actually gonna have a top
Yep.
lane fight here. Poppy 2 levels ahead of this Kasance. I don't know if you want this smoke, buddy. As he walks it off, and hey,
Saw the fire. It started to run away.
despite being 0-4, this Poppy is very strong right now. 2 levels up on his laner. Not much you can do about this if you're the Kasante. You are Kasante,
Oh,
but
Kasate pulls off the ulti. Okay, let's see if the armor strip works.
nope.
Nope.
And despite having true damage, you just can't outtrade a Poppy that's 2 levels above you. Well,
Okay.
unless you have a
Can't
7
even
and 3
dash.
Pantheon behind you.
Okay, there we go. We got Pantheon here.
Pantheon having the Black Fever might be actually.
Get sent
Oh,
back home. Go back home, boy. Okay. Lulu. Okay, Poppy wants that smoke. Okay, they didn't decide
unfortunate
to.
for unfortunate for Team Pylon. That was gonna be a very great pick for them, especially with Baron spawning in a minute. Allows them to get tempo on the map and to maybe set up wards, but it just doesn't end up in their favor as Poppy sends them back
Poppy will just
flying to the
denied
base.
it.
Um,
Just go back home.
then again, he
Poppy said.
actually overplaying this a little bit. Could have just recalled, but instead chooses to tower a bit more, and he's just cut off here as Pantheon waiting
Okay,
for
no more
this
ulti. No more
W
get
to-
out of jail card.
Yep, and he's just dead here, I think. Unless you don't hit the CC, but they do, and this Poppy is
Okay.
gonna die, but I don't know if that's worth. They lose their mid tier 2 for that. And it's just collapsing everywhere for Team Pylon as no one's there to defend top lane. Look,
Oh, dude, Silas and Varus just want it. They're just tearing it down.
yeah, Team Mothership played the map really well. Sees that there's 4 members on their Poppy, so they take both mid and top tier 2s to trade it, and that's just you win those trades 100%. You get so much control over this top
I'm parched.
this
Wait, let
top
me go.
topside jungle now, and it's just so hard to walk into. Uh, Team Pylon, despite being relatively close in kills, looking like the game's getting further and further away from their hands. They're gonna have a try at this dragon to see if they can salvage something out of it, but the mothership is rushing towards it. We're gonna have to see if they can finish it on time before Sejuani gets there, and doesn't look like it. Maybe they can finish it. Sejuani trying to go for the steal. She is on the pick. We're gonna have to see who gets it, but the smite key from Pantheon doesn't hit, and the 5-man Poppy ulti along with the Rel engage, but Rel just gets ulti by the Poppy, and it's gonna be a Cassante on top of this Varus, but he just gets one shot, and Pantheon can't do much.
I blinked for one moment and everything went down. Holy! I didn't even get the rack. That was
As
insane.
I've said, it's just impossible to play these champions into this comp. Like, how can you kill this Varus? How can you kill this Silas with this Poppy, with this Lulu, with this Sejuani?
With the amount of entry denials, there's no hope for you to go in.
Yeah, I think this might be GG.
This might be GG. They didn't even need
they have a
Baron.
mid wave. They have 3 grubs. I don't think Ari can do anything about this, but no.
But no,
Choosing
they
to go
want
to the safe route here. They're just gonna do Baron, and they're gonna have a siege on either top or bot, and
I think it was a
they're
good
gonna take some
idea. I think
jungle
it was a
camps in
good
the
idea.
process.
Because respawn timers are up. And
Yeah, respawn timers are gonna be up there. Yeah, maybe it is the safer route, but I think they could have ended there. I don't think Ari with no flash and no ult can do much for you. The true shot barrage does come out trying to steal it, but ultimately to no avail. And
okay, they're gonna go
gold
for the
lead just
reset, then
ballooned.
start running it down. No.
Yeah, the gold lead ballooned even more, and we're almost they're 9.3k up now, up against Pylon Hardstock, and look at the XP bars on the side of look at the levels on
Filling up really quick.
Pylon as compared to the mothership. Look at top lane. This Cassante is 3 levels down on this Poppy.
What a huge gap.
Yeah,
It's such a huge gap. It's not even a joke.
yeah. This Cassante counter pick not really going well for them right now.
Well, was it really a counter pick if you're the one getting counted?
Well, he did have the last pick. That's why it was a bit puzzling to me. I was a little
It was
confused
kind
as
of
to why
weird.
you picked Cassante. I mean, Cassante is a really good champion, obviously, but Cassante is mostly used as a neutralizer, like as a blind pick into anything. Poppy, you don't
But-
really see Cassante being picked into Poppy a lot.
That wasn't really a blind pick.
Yeah, no, he had the last pick and he chose the Cassante, but obviously this game not entirely the top laner's fault, as lots of skirmishes around the map just led to a gold lead.
Something
that
happened to
balloons,
Varus.
and
Okay, there we go.
Pause comes out.
Yeah, because the virus disconnected really quick. That wow, good thing they got the pause early. Okay,
yeah,
there we
we're
go.
just
Going back to the
into
skirmish.
game.
Okay, virus slowly making his way back.
Yeah, without the Poppy, this is actually a really disjointed fight from Team Pylon Hardstock right now, as the game sort of froze there. But if I could recall, what happened in the fight was Pantheon flashed into this Lulu who was taking tower aggro from the top, and ultimately, if you're not in this huge ball from Team Mothership, your comp just collapses as you get the as play continues back up, and T1
But-
Corvus is just gliding, kiting.
But we see
kiting,
T1
kiting.
Corvus coming back up. Although he was late for the party, he's sure he's gonna end it.
Yeah. So
But
that,
yeah, him being
that
separated
play-
from his team was kind of really detrimental for them.
yeah, but that play though, it starts out well for Pylon Hardstock, but they just can't kill this Varus.
Well, Varus wasn't there to begin with, so I don't know what's the kill.
That's true, and look, as I pointed out earlier, if you look at Varus items, you can't. There is nothing killing this Varus. I'm not gonna lie to you, Vince. Like,
Oh,
look
even
at
as Jack Show.
Look at those items. He has Jack Shows and Wits End,
With
along with Blade of the Ruined King.
Blade
and
of the
Ginsu's.
Ruined King and Ginsu's, yep.
This Varus is Thanos on the map right now. Wherever he is, you pick a team fight, he just like 100% carries it unless he gets hit by a RE charm or maybe a
A
Pantheon W. But
surprise Pantheon
getting
W.
hit
Yep.
by those when you have a comp such as the comp that Mothership has right now is uh, close to none unless you're really careless. And at this point, I think the Mothership is just slowly suffocating Pylon Hardstuck all the way up to their base. I mean, look at Pantheon's CS numbers right now compared to this Sejuani. They're just taking every single camp. How are you able to get out of the map if you're from Team Pylon here?
I have no idea. When the mothership's looking for a secure on that dragon.
Surprisingly, Pylon actually has two dragons right now, so this Cloud Soul really delayed on the side of the mothership. Probably
Well,
gonna be about
they've
eight more
been
minutes
giving
until they
away
get
towers
sold.
in terms of dragons, no? I
What?
feel like that's what's been happening. They're trading dragons for some of the towers.
Yeah, they are trading dragons for towers, and not sure if it's worked out for them so far, but at least they've delayed the soul. As
That is true. That is really
since
important.
yeah, as you know, Cloud Soul does give lots of, like, say for example, if you're the Lulu or the Varus and just pop out your ulti and you just have 800 movement speed, just gliding on everyone.
That's really valuable
And
for value
yeah,
virus.
in addition to that, you also have
Oh,
Elder
Poppy
Soul
really wants
popping out,
this.
and
Poppy
Poppy
wants this.
actually, yeah,
Oh, then
gets the
pops the blast cone.
charge, but yeah, Pantheon gets away with the blast cone. Not really a play there
But
as
I
much
think
as
that
I
was a
can
good
see.
idea because if Poppy got singled out with Pantheon over there, and then Pantheon's team responds, it could be a problem for them. But since Varus is near them, I don't think it should have been a problem for Poppy.
No, I don't. I think the mothership is just like trying to take a fight right now. Pylon not wanting to give them any, and obviously it's a smart thing to do. But like, if you're the mothership here, I think you can just dive them without a worry, unless you horribly misplay it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, lots of items coming out from Team Pylon here, as you do have the Rabadons and the Ceruleus Grudge here for the carries, in addition to three
I,
items for this Pantheon, and it looks like Poppy is gonna get caught
I'm.
again. It has to expend the flash and the ulti, so that is gonna be a Poppy with no
That's.
flash for this Baron fight.
Uh, I just noticed. Ari has Dark Seal.
Yeah, Ari does have Dark Seal. Surprisingly, has stacks on it, despite being so behind.
It must have
She
been the
does have
support. It
stacks
must
on
have
it.
been assist. Must have been the assist. Why
Yeah,
did?
then again,
Okay,
just
Pantheon didn't decide to go in on that virus. That was a good idea since he was gonna get pushed out as
yeah,
soon
and
as he gets on him.
I mean, you can't really blame the support there.
That is true.
Just trying to set up vision, and the Silas chain actually connects to the Ezreal, trying to force a fight here. It is going to be a 4v5 in favor
Okay,
of the
Varus gets
Mothership,
ulted by Lulu,
and K'Sante is
kiting
trying
everyone.
to get in. Lots of low health bars coming out from both teams, but ultimately the gold lead
But
is
I feel
just
like
far too much.
I feel like it's already over.
Ezreal just gets isolated in the sides there, and Ari, not much she can do here despite being relatively strong as compared to the rest of her teammates, and it's just going to be over
It's already
as
over, huh?
the mothership in a 33-minute win, um, uh,
Oh,
very
wait.
dominating in their victory here, and looks like they want to go for more kills.
Nah. No,
They're
they're
gonna
just
try.
gonna tear down.
Yeah, they're
One
just
of them.
gonna try to end. Nope, they're trying to get for more kills, which
They're going for more kills. Oh,
yeah, virus damage is insane, man, and
insane.
that's GG's.
That's GG's. Oh, he's just kiting them like crazy. He's just gliding on them.
Yep.
Wow.
So the virus there ends the game 17-2, and I believe that was 9. Just
17, 2,
insane
and 9. Yes, yes.
insane performance from Team Mothership's AD carry and from the team as a whole, I think.
That
I
was a
mean,
good performance as a team.
yeah, from
Mm,
obviously from draft they had a solid game plan.
a
They knew what
solid
they
team
wanted to
from
do.
draft,
Yeah, they
and
wanted
they
to
executed their plans really well. And they just needed to humble up as the ball, and they're done. They can't go
exactly
in. They can't kill. They can't pick off the virus. There's nothing the enemy team could do, even with
exactly.
that semi-fed Pantheon and somewhat uh, relatively good Ari. but there's nothing they could do there.
All right. So yeah, we can talk about that game later as we are gonna have another 5 minute break in preparation for. Is it the last match or is it
I think it's gonna
not?
be the last match,
Yeah,
the
it
grand
is gonna be the
finals.
grand finals of the Rift Showdown, and we'll be right back after 5 minutes. Thank you. So
And
we're
we're back.
back. Here to cast the grand finals. We're having the Mothership versus I believe it was what team are we casting today?
PUP Black
Vince?
versus the
We're
Mothership,
Yeah, we're casting PUP Black versus the Mothership, winners of the previous games earlier, and both
and we're
teams
coming into
winning.
the grand finals, no?
Yep, both teams winning in pretty dominant fashion. Honestly, since we have some time here, I would like to highlight a bunch of stuff from the earlier game. Like say for example, how right I was.
For
I
the
did
most
tell
part,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You were really good with those predictions, yeah.
I did tell you the comp from the mothership was looking much more well-rounded, and I really couldn't see a way as to how the team POP Hardstock could like get on top of those carries, and ultimately it just spiraled into the point where they were just like trying to throw themselves on top of the Varus and the Silas, but they didn't have enough sustain, they didn't have enough damage to get through the Sejuani and the Poppy, and yeah, that's that's why um, draft is important.
No shade, but with that amount of CC and their inability to go in, they did get hard stuck there. Stuck in
Well,
one position. It was really hard. Honestly, I don't blame them
and
though.
a lot of stuff just went badly in the lanes. I mean, they had a
That
good
is
early
true.
game, especially when their support got the triple kill
The
on the
triple
bot lane
kill
tower.
on that failed dive, yes. But
But
the thing is,
it is their support.
it is their support. That's the main problem there. It would have been okay if it like
But
Ari did
Vedria
come in to clean up, but Ari didn't get a single one of those kills. So, ooh.
and the engages as well. It wasn't well executed. Like say you saw on the bot play, they had a collapse on their bot lane. It was 2v4, but the CC just wasn't there, and ultimately enemy bot the mothership bot lane lost both sums, but they didn't die, which was the main problem. But
That
obviously
is true.
we also have to give credit to the Mothership players. They played really well, especially the bot lane, which my MVP for that game was
Right.
probably the Varus.
It's gotta be the virus.
Yeah, it had to be the Varus because
Viruses
um
was just sliding across all of them. Not even a
yeah,
joke.
I mean his team created lots of opportunities for him to
I
like
won't be
get
denied.
kills and to stay safe, but the
Yeah,
positioning in the team fights was I didn't see a
You
play where
overstep.
there were egregious mispositions, and overall the awareness was just was good, and that led to the game spiraling out of control on the side of team Pylon Hardstock. And yeah,
the virus provided so much value into that team. Honestly, it, it's 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 like a perfect circle. Like a really well circle, and
yeah,
he's in the middle of all of it.
in competitive we'd call that comp protect the precedent.
And every time that Pantheon shows up, Poppy
My.
just comes in and
What's the
goes,
worst that could
"Get down,
happen?
Mr. President."
You have the Poppy Q to interrupt any stuns. You have the Poppy W to interrupt like a lot of CC, a lot of jumps, a lot of CC. I
And
mean, like
then
one
there's
thing I
Sejuani
noticed
if
was
they
just that the Rel just couldn't get any angles to get a clean engage off because like
she couldn't
the
jump
var-
in and ulti just like that. But yep, that was her
I
main
mean,
issue.
aside from that, like the virus was just not in range for the CC
Yep.
to go up. So even if she did land like a three-man combo knock up into the W ult, if the virus isn't part of the combo, then ultimately it's still a losing fight because you're trying to kill
Oh
what
yeah, that did happen. No, his team Varus's team engaged in a fight without him. Well, he was halfway from bot lane when everyone was at top lane. So only did the
yeah,
fight turn around when he arrived.
yeah, it was a winning fight for Team Pylon up until the virus arrived, and
Exactly.
by then like the gold lead just spiraled out of control. But kudos to both teams. Once again,
Kudos to
we
both
had
teams.
another entertaining game, and now entering the grand finals, and we're gonna have a best of three.
Mm,
It's gonna be best of three against the two teams who've won. Once again, it is the Mothership versus is it PUP Black?
PUP Black versus the Mothership. PUP
Yep.
Black on blue team. This. Mm. Oh, I didn't notice
And
we already had the bans.
oh shoot, we're already in draft by the way.
Oh yeah, we didn't even notice.
All right, so let's analyze this real quick. We have PUP Black and blue side. We have the Mothership on red side. Red side bans include Kindred, Viego, and Jinx. So obviously targeting junglers. We actually have 4 jungle bans. We have 4 jungle bans, and PUP Black must have been watching the last game because they
Yep.
banned Varus and Sejuani. So with PUP Black's first pick, they went for the Kaisa. So maybe that's like their priority to get their AD
Hmm.
carry comfort and a comfort pick, and the
What do you
Mothership
think of this?
picking up
What
the
do you think of this
Pantheon
bot
for
lane?
their own, for themselves. Lulu Saya versus Kaisa
So in
Nautilus.
Nautilus? Yeah.
All right, I'm going.
I don't like Lulu Saya.
Some thoughts. I was like,
A
I was
bit
just gonna
short
wait.
ranged, and I feel like Kaisa Nautilus is a staple. Um,
Yeah,
Silas
the Silas
Ban
ban.
could indicate maybe an Ari pick here, or maybe Rumble for top lane. Rumble was banned actually. Never mind. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, and
Oh,
Victor
Victor,
getting banned as
Victor.
well.
No Victor for
Uh,
this round.
we actually have Vi locked in for the jungle of POP Black. So lots of
Massive.
single
Seems you
target
left your brave
CC
pants at
on the
home.
Okay,
side of
the
Want me
Poppy
to wait
ban.
while you go get them?
That pretty good idea actually.
yeah. One thing I was gonna point out was that are they gonna leave out the Poppy, because the Poppy last game was such a huge problem. It prevented lots of engages coming on, and with the
And with the draft right
engage
now,
of Vi and Nautilus and Kaisa jumping into the backline as well. If they had a Poppy here, then it would be
quite the problem.
such another hard game for Mothership's opponents as they pick up the Galio here.
Okay, we get the Galio. Mm,
So Mothership has 2 global ultimates essentially. They have the Pantheon ult and the Galio ult, which
pretty big
not
coverage if you think about it.
I'm not a big fan of, because I mean, it's good. It's good engage and good counter engage. But if you're playing a Saya comp, um, what you ultimately want is big beefy frontline that can soak tons of damage and just let Saya carry. And we're gonna get Garen.
I'm gonna get Garen. Oh
We're
my
gonna get
god.
Garen here.
We're getting the spin to win.
Not sure how I feel about this pick against Asaya. I mean,
I mean,
obviously, if Garen comes out of nowhere, right, Saya just gets
yeah,
blown
Silas
up.
just get blown up.
But it's very easy for as a Garen. It's very
Oh,
easy
Joe.
for a Garen player to just run down Asaya and get rooted and die. And we're also gonna get a Cho'Gath here. So
Battle of the
looking,
Bruisers, huh?
yeah, looking at these comps, not a lot of AP damage share coming on from the side of POP Black. They have Kaisa and they have Aurora and maybe a Kaisa, but that's it. You can know the Akali from last game now on the Aurora,
Eh,
and
it could be interesting. Okay.
Aurora Galio.
Hmm.
Galio is pretty good into AP champions, so
He's generally
um
good against AP
I
champions.
think it's very interesting that the Team POP Black only has one AP champ, and Mothership's comp is how do I say it? They're sort of playing like another variation of their comp from earlier. You have the Lulu, which just buffs up the on
The
hit
AD
eight
carry.
the on hit or
Oh, and
crit
hit
AD
AD
carry,
carry. And
and
then
you have the two tanks,
the two.
you
Mm-hmm.
have a tank in Cho'Gath, and sort of like a disruptor CC with Galio, in addition to Pantheon, who I wouldn't compare Pantheon to Silas, but they both do almost the same identical things, which they go in, they CC one
DCC.
target, and they try to blow him up, and you
Yep.
gain the numbers advantage from that. So, like, if you think about it, it's just a different variation of the comp that they were going for. I mean, obviously, it's not perfect. I wouldn't
But
say it's as good as their comp from last game, because their comp
yeah,
from
it
last
could
game
work.
was almost Exodia, but it is another well-rounded comp. From the side of POP Black, however, they have the Nautilus Vi for good solid engage, in addition to the Aurora, so they have very good team fight tools. I'm just a bit worried when it comes to the scaling. They have Kaisa and Aurora, which is
Mm,
okay. Kaisa is the hyper carry that she
the
is, but
hyper carry.
if she's behind, then it's like really hard to pilot
It's
that
gonna be an
character.
issue. Yep, that's true. They're gonna
You're
need to
playing
snowball that.
Aurora into Galio Cho'Gath, so it's another game of protect the presidencies.
Protect the president. Yep.
If Saya goes down, the entire fight is lost. I mean, that's why they have the Nautilus, the Vi, the Aurora, um the Garen. It's lots of blow up.
Yep.
It's lots of try to engage, get on top of everyone and blow them up.
I think they just
Which
need to find a way to get in. No.
yeah, but
Uh,
like once again,
uh,
if you highlight the Saya pick, Saya is really good into a comp where they go in on her, because Saya is not she's a range champion, but her auto attack range isn't as
isn't that
far
long?
as long as other AD carries.
Isn't it the
So
same range as Fresh Auto? As far as I remember.
no, I'm not really sure, but compared to other AD carries like Ash or Caitlyn or Jin or Varus, so
Yeah, she's
her
really
auto
lucking out
attacks,
there.
yeah, her auto attacks are very short range, so she benefits from the enemy team just going in on her, which this PUP Black Team comp is basically centered upon. You have Vi, you have the Nautilus. It's a go and team comp. Ultimately, I think what will decide this game is whether or not either the Garen or the Aurora gets access to Saya backline. So we're gonna have to see.
We're gonna have to see that.
I mean that's the win con if Like
If
the
they can
lanes are
go in
normal.
and blow up the Saya, yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's the win con. But if like the lanes are normal and everyone's even, if it turns into a lopsided game, then anything can happen at that point.
that's true. Once it hits the wall, we don't know at that point.
Yep.
Well,
Um.
we'll have
Both.
to look into laning phase. Yeah, I think the game's about to start in a few seconds. No.
Yeah, I want to remind everyone that this is a best of three. So just because you lose the first game, it doesn't mean it's over. You still have another game and maybe even another game after that. So don't get disheartened if your team loses. It's not over yet. You
Mm-hmm.
can still see them come back, and yeah, anticipate that as we're in Summoner's Rift right now. The game starts and PUP
And
Black
it froze.
going. What was it them that did this again in the first game?
PP Black. Yeah, this is them. Yeah, let's see if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can
yeah,
catch
yeah. If
Cho'Gath.
I remember correctly, they did the same thing last game,
Yeah,
and they
they
might
just cross
actually
path.
get something out of this. You see where Cho is standing?
Yup. If they can get a good
They're hugging the
surprise on
wall.
Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath has no idea. This
Oh, Cho'Gath
Cho'Gath
has
is
no idea.
dead.
Oh,
Oh,
he had the
good
flash.
reaction on the flash though, and
Yep. He was quick enough to get that off. And okay, still like good.
but this lane is now a horror for this Cho'Gath. Actually,
It's gonna be a pain in the bum
you're
for
playing
them.
up against a phase rush Garen with ignite, no flash, and
Woo. And he even
yeah,
has Doran's ring. Oh no. Yeah, it's
this lane is gonna be a complete horror now from the Cho'Gath. We're gonna have to see what um he can do in order to mitigate this, and they're actually going for the lane swap. So they get the Cho'Gath flash and decide to punish it by lane swapping. Now, I don't
oh.
necessarily think they had to lane swap.
Mm-hmm.
I think the bot matchup is good for PUP Black. And honestly, if you lane swap here, it just puts Garen at a disadvantage. But if they play the lane swap correctly, they might be able to get a kill on this Cho'Gath as he is flashless. They aren't showing so
Oh,
far, and there it is.
there it is.
Flash hook coming out from PUP Black, but I don't think they kill
Oh, I
here.
don't think they kill him. Yeah,
Yeah, very preemptive flash hook from the
and
Nautilus.
trades in mid are
Not
doing pretty good for Aurora, honestly.
Yep, this is a level 1 Galio, and
Yep,
he is
he's
fighting an
practically
Aurora
defenseless
with an
against this.
Electrocute, and he's flashing in again. They're just trying to punish this Cho'Gath with no flash.
One
And
more.
looks like he's gonna actually
Damn.
get the kill
Yep,
with
there we go.
zero.
Zero repercussions with that gun.
Yeah, we love lane swaps. Is what
And
this Cho'Gath is thinking right now, as probably thankful that they're removing this in the next patch. But yeah, PP Black with a well-executed lane swap actually managing to punish the flash timer that they got off the early invaders. Yukino might be in
Uh-oh.
trouble here. This Aurora is taunted and
Okay,
not gonna
Vi came
expend
in to
the
scare him off.
flash. Yeah, Vi doing really well to hover the mid laner here, but yeah, as I've said earlier, this is good for. I mean, honestly, I don't think it's that good. This lane swap is that good for PUP Black because you're just depriving Garen of farm, and honestly, I think Garen kills the Cho'Gath even without the lane swap, anyways. But
That is true.
it's
He
honestly
just
it's
bum rushes them, then
speculative.
he could win it.
It's speculative, but look at the CS difference compared to of the Saya compared to this Kaisa, and Mothership already
Ooh,
has
this
one
could bite
plate.
them back in the foot.
Yeah, Mothership already has one plate down towards this bot lane tower. They're gonna have to find a way to swap back in order to face against this Lulu Saya, but looks like they're not, and they're just trying to bully this Cho'Gath.
This
But-
poor Cho'Gath, what did he do?
But if you but if you look, the wave is crashing for Kaisa. Like, this is bad for Cho'Gath, but it's even worse for Garen
For Garen.
because Garen can't touch any of these waves.
He's
And
being
Sa-
deprived of so much resources. It's
Yeah, and Sayas just hitting bot tower for free. Like,
And he
look at
can't
how low this
see, he
tower
can't
is
even see
compared to
us.
top lane.
The poor man can't even see us.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this lane swap was a
A
good
good
idea,
idea.
but I mean they got a kill off of it, which is nice. But I really feel like they should have lane swapped once they got the Cho flash timer. But it looks like they're preferring not to. And once again, just bullying the Cho'Gath. Has no flash, has no ulti, and trying to trade it back. This is a flash slash Aurora. This is a flash slash. Sorry, this is a flash slash Aurora.
Oh no, not the
Uh,
cannon! Not the
Oh,
cannon!
-1, and this is not looking like it's a good time. They are actually gonna get the kill, but they're also low. No, they're not gonna. Okay.
1 for 1.
They
I
got
saw
a kill one
the
for
Kaisa
one, but
misclick. I accidentally clicked the tower. That was so sad for Nautilus.
yeah. So what happened there was Vi Q missed. I think they wanted Vi to be the one tanking. But Vi Q missed and
And
Kaisa
no,
accidentally autoed the Cho under tower, so she got the aggro instead of
yeah, and she had to
Vi
go out.
or Nautilus, giving Cho'Gath enough time to get CD on his Q. Ultimately, it is a 1 for 1, but if you're the enemy top laner, if you're the mothership here, if you're the Cho, you're absolutely fine with this. Because look at the score of this Garen. It is
This poor Garen, man.
0-0-0, and it's not like he's up. It's not like I mean, he's up in XP. So
And
side
Kaisa's even
lanes,
losing out in XP, by the way. Look at the CSA. Oh no.
actually a present advantage for PUP Black here is that Garen actually has an XP and CS advantage now. So
Yep.
despite Cho'Gath getting a kill, PP Black
Garen still had
actually
it.
comes out ahead of that lane swap despite what I said earlier, and this Garen is actually in a perfect spot in order to take top lane, but no, he just goes bot again.
Yeah, that was actually a perfect opportunity.
Well, I mean, I guess they want to press where their advantage is strong, because if you put Kaisa up against Isaiah, it's not really a guarantee that they win. Whereas if you put this Kaisa up against this Cho'Gath, then like it's very easy to just bully him out of lane and get free CS. But the problem is that despite having 2 kills, the CS numbers is not really.
Not really doing something good. Yep. It's not showing good results. Oh, no.
It's not really where you want it to be in a lane swap environment, because Cho's only 5 CS behind Garen, and 1 level behind now, and the kill, and he has a kill on top of that. So okay, there you go. It looks like Team PUP Black finally initiating the lane swap, putting the Garen back into the top lane again, and accidentally stepping on wards.
Oh,
We
there we go.
have
We got a
a DC,
disconnect.
and it's gonna be a pause. So
Oh,
we have a
gotta turn off my camera for now. I'm drinking water. Wait, give me a moment while this pause is still ongoing.
so let's talk about the game for a second, right? It's a very slow game so far, both teams being very meticulous about executing their game plans. Obviously, I think PUP Black was targeting the lane swap from the start when they late invaded
Mm-hmm.
and got the Cho'Gath flash. For a second, I thought that they were gonna let Garen lane versus the Cho'Gath, as he is a Garen with Ignite and a Cho'Gath with no flash up against a Garen with Ignite with Phase Rush is
Is a really bad situation for Cho'Gath
it's
to be
very
in,
winning
honestly.
for Garen, but they decide they want instead of Garen having a good lane and Kaisa being up against a lane where it's uncertain whether or not she wins. They decided to just give Kaisa the advantage, and now Kaisa's up 2 kills. And despite being down in
In
plates, the
down in
gold is
plates
actually
and in CS, by the way. There's
yeah
a 7 CS gap, but I think they
no,
could catch up.
but the gold is still in the favor of
Oh,
PUP Black. So
that is
despite
true.
yeah,
Kaisa's still
so
up in gold.
overall just a great showing from them, capitalizing off of an advantage that they created from the very first start of the game.
Yeah, and I just noticed ever since they hit 6, Galio's been fighting back against Aurora.
Well,
She's
yeah,
have she's
he's
having a really, of course, it's Galio. What do you expect?
Galio is the anti-mage character. I mean, obviously, if you've seen Faker play Galio, then you know
You know how much of a
what
menace
the
it is.
champion is capable of. Still remember game 5 versus BLG, and
Still a big memory, huh? It's like it
yep.
was still fresh. It's still there in my mind. Okay. Apparently, the PC or the internet connection of one of the players got disappeared.
Yeah, so from the game so far, Vince, what do you think's gonna win? I mean, obviously, it's just early game so far, and
It's early game so
the
far,
gold
but
lead right now is pretty arbitrary as despite the Kaisa getting 2 kills, Saya is not that far behind since she got plates from bot as well as having a slight CS lead, right?
that is true. I feel like it's even footing between both the AD carries. But
Yeah. So who do you think's primed up to sit on the driver's seat and just dictate the game?
well, definitely not the mid laners at this point. It's most likely either AD carries at this point, especially
Okay, so we're
on
back in the
from the
game.
motherships.
Yeah, we're back in the game. The mothership.
And
Galio is actually getting pretty bullied in this lane. Yukino.
Yukino got a good jump on him in this interaction right now.
Yep. As the game is paused.
Okay, there we go.
Why? Okay, we're back in. Okay, so the game is now
Back
continued. So finally, we have regular
that
lanes.
domination proc is nice.
Yeah, you can't. You don't really win these trades unless you hit the E. On
You hit the
Galio,
taunt.
and he hit the taunt, but he didn't hit the E, and this might be a solo kill.
Yep,
Galio
it is.
has
There we go.
flash, but it is gonna be a solo kill. And probably not expecting the
Oh,
burst
they
damage.
already lane stopped. We didn't even notice.
Yeah, they got back the lanes, and this Garen is just proxying.
Proxying everything, huh? Oh, there we go. We got the jump on him. Let's go. Oh. No ulti for Lulu, so she can't get out of that.
No
for
ulti,
free.
no ulti, no flash, plus a cease and desist really just seals her fate there. Not much you
Yep.
can do as the Lulu player. We
Wait,
really didn't have any
We,
info.
we need to get a look
As-
at the bot lane. It feels like someone's plotting something.
No, it's a dead play. It's a dead play.
Okay. Oh yeah, we already used the Vi ulti. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
Garen
The cease and desist getting used there in order to guarantee it. Looks like we're gonna have a
Okay,
play top lane.
Aurora.
Aurora wants to cover this. Garen is gonna flash away. Does the justice
Okay,
thing.
1-for-1.
Let's say ignite. It's a 1-for-1 right now. I don't know.
And he's
if
getting away with it.
Yeah, I don't know if Pantheon
No,
traces.
that was so close.
Commits the
could've got away with
flash,
it.
but this might be another kill for this Aurora. I don't think Pantheon has any tools to get.
But unless he gets
Ooh.
his E up.
No.
Yep. Oh no E up.
A strange sequence of events as I don't know why Galio didn't ult up here. Maybe he thought it was
Not worth it.
a dead play, but
A dead play, but could've gotten
I think
something.
he could have maybe turned that fight around. Not sure what happened there. Maybe he was coming out of base.
He did just come back from the death timer, but
Okay,
I
so-
think he was in range anyways. But I don't know why he didn't decide on it.
Okay, well either way, a huge advantage right now towards PP Black, and
Oh.
as I say
Okay.
that, Yukino is getting
Oh, Yukino got popped.
3-man dove here in the middle of top lane,
She did kind of overextend at that point. No?
and we get another piece of action here in bot lane as this Saya
Oh
is
no, Nautilus is
gliding
getting
on
torn
this
apart.
Nautilus. Still has the ult up. Let's see.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice
the
flash.
E flash gets the root off, gets the wild growth as well for the knockup, and Nautilus just gets
Ooh,
that.
okay,
killed as well.
I now saw what you meant by this could go either way. Dude, that was insane.
So, obviously, a really good mechanical play here from the Saya, but really showing the power of, you know,
Uh-oh.
the CS
Uh-oh.
lead and the enchanter with such a hyper carry like Saya's. You're gonna have a fight here in the Void Grubs.
Oh,
The Galio
denied
does get interrupted
ulti.
by the cease and desist, and you're gonna have the big Damasha Injustice coming up on this Pantheon. Doesn't kill, but doesn't matter because Yukino's just cleaning up here. Gets a W resets. Let's
That
see if
was
she
a
can
good
get more, but she doesn't. And
one Void Grub for two, two teammates? I don't think that. Ooh.
so, so PvP Black here having a slight gold lead, but ultimately, this game.
I still think it's still a neck and neck match.
Yeah, it's neck to neck because as long as this Saya is up and she's kiting and she's hitting and she's not dead, then it's anyone's game right now. But once again, I would just like to highlight Yukino is 4-1. Menace earlier with the Kaisa, with the Akali,
The Akali.
doing the same with the Aurora here, despite being two completely different champions.
Okay, we need to see how they decide to, you know, take care of their little birdie problem. A little bird called Saya when it comes to team fights. Since we've only
Yeah,
been
it's gonna be really hard to
short
engage.
term.
I don't know what I don't know what the Nautilus is doing here. Has
Uh-oh.
to has
Ari's
to
a little.
spend the flash.
Okay, Ari almost got picked off there.
And we're gonna have a slight skirmish here in the bot lane. Wait, Galio just might be dead here, but does
Nope,
have
no.
the taunt in order to interrupt the phase rush, and almost a kill there from the Garen. Did have ignite and ulti up.
Oh, there we go.
We're gonna have the wild growth
Okay, the
interrupting
puppy ult's gone.
the Vaiku, and
Huh.
just an exchange of blows everywhere right now on the rift. We're seeing both teams trying to size each other up and seeing who can press their advantage the
Both
most.
supports are out of ultis after that interaction. By the way, oh, nice flash. Really quick reaction from him.
Nautilus forcing out the poppy flash is huge here.
Yep,
As,
it was a really good idea.
they're gonna use
No,
that
once-
tempo in order to force them out of mid lane and turn it into a dragon. Yeah, it doesn't look Mothership wants to contest this. Probably just gonna push the lane in as Yukino just try to jump onto the
They did get
Lulu,
the jump
which
on
just
him.
popped.
Pop
and-
the Lulu.
Vanilla as well. This Galio is dead. He just
Oh,
gets Damasha
no.
and Justice, and it's just falling apart for the Mothership here. You can't really control
Okay,
much.
Aurora is doing quite a lot for his team.
Despite Saya having this huge lead, his team is getting picked off on the map. They're gonna have to regroup and find a way to make sure they get a proper 5v5 team fight. Remember, it is still 14 minutes in the game. Nice dodge there on the QE combo from the Saya. Still has the ulti just in case he gets hooked by the Nautilus here. Let's see if he tries to
there we
spend
go.
it, but
Oh,
still has holding
Nothing?
on to it. Doesn't
nothing?
hit the E, and he's gonna get maybe ceased and deceased here by the vibe.
No.
Doesn't have
I don't
ulti.
think they want that dive there.
No, they didn't have any ults up, so I didn't think it was possible. But
Yeah, it wasn't really possible.
very very
and if
confident
they
from
d- oh,
Messiah, and
and-
wow,
This is still a problem with the Lulu from earlier. Oh my god.
this
Getting
Aurora is
getting suddenly caught within range of our crosshairs and suddenly exploding out of nowhere.
yeah, not expecting the Auroras to still be there, and definitely not expecting that damage. This Aurora is now 6-1, Vince. He is a menace.
This is gonna be a problem.
Not a lot of advantages for Mothership on the map right now. They're down grubs, they're even in dragon, but they're gonna be down in tower. They're already down in towers.
They're already down in towers.
The only silver lining is this Saya. If they can get this Saya into a spot where she
Okay,
can just
okay.
hit,
This might
and
get turned
hit,
around on Garen's head. Yep. Almost got turned around on Garen's head.
where's the flash into the
Oh,
ground?
there we go. He's gonna get eaten. Yep. No. And a TP? A TP from Aurora? Okay. Okay, nice response from Vi. Vi really came in, got to save the day there.
Trying to extend the play with the Galio ult, but ultimately, what a big win here from PUP Black.
Okay, Nautilus getting the ult up.
Saya does have ulti in order to dodge autos, but chooses not to spend it, and Flash is
And-
coming out here from both mid and the jungles,
Ooh!
and you can just with
They
the
even
auto,
got the flash out. Ah,
with the auto,
that was so
unlucky,
worth
gets the
it.
buffer.
That was actually really worth it. Insane.
Uh,
Okay, with
And it's
one
just-
Void Grub, let's see.
and it just wins all around the board for POP Black, only losing one member for the entirety of Mothership's topside in that play.
Ah,
As
although
Ripper
Kaisa's down as
responds.
Sia, she's really making up for it with the amount of kills she has
I
compared
mean,
to Zarya. at this point.
honestly, like it, I don't think it matters much when you have an 8-1 Aurora
8 and 1 Aurora. That's true. That's true.
with the dark seal. Now Medjai is built it again.
Uh, wait, this Yukino guy is a menace, bro.
He is-
Imagine
he
having
is-
to deal with that.
they're gonna have to rethink how they play this mid lane because it is.
Yeah, even if they
becoming-
huddle up, it's gonna be a problem if Aurora can just go in and pop them, and Lily doesn't get to react fast enough to pop the ulti on Aurora.
Oh, he gets a flash
Oh
up,
my
but
god,
no,
gets a flash up, but gets denied the exit anyways.
aren't even ulti after that. Man, this Saya, the Mothership,
That
sort
was
of
that was amazing execution, honestly.
wavering right now, and we have another leave
We
as
have
Garen is disconnected.
Oh, dude, honestly, that was actually insane what they did to that Zaya. Zaya had nowhere to go after that flash. If she could have inputted the ulti fast enough, she would have probably lived.
No, I don't think she would have lived, but I think she wanted to get a 1-for-1. I mean,
But
getting
Wasn't
getting a
Lulu
one-
right beside her before that all went down?
No, Lulu was trying to get wards in the jungle. So I think what
Oh.
happened there was she was trying to defend the mid tier one, not knowing that the Vi was in her topside Raptors, and she just got collapsed on from there. Tries to she realized she was gonna be dead either way, so she tries to flash E-flash onto the Aurora in order to get the bounty, obviously, but also to make her lose her Magi stacks. But there wasn't enough damage, and she couldn't pop the ulti, resulting in like just her getting absolutely one shot.
Okay. Okay. At this point in the game, Jorel, what do you think could
Well, here-
happen?
PP Black is obviously running this game, right? There's not much
Oh, back to
scenarios
the game.
where you can throw this. If you
Alright.
if you are POP Black, so it's just gonna come down to how clean they can execute the rest of this game. As we are back in the game, another pause from what we can see.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. They need a visual rework on Vi and Shogat fast. The
Maybe.
old models are not holding up.
Maybe if they make an arcane spin-off on the Void.
When is that gonna happen? Probably never.
You can get your hopes up. I mean, they are producing like, a lot more shows. At least that's from what I heard.
Dude.
You can see
Well,
here.
the Freljord and the Noxus one is gonna look pretty cool if you think about it.
I mean the Noxus ones, like they're definitely producing the Noxus.
They're
one.
definitely producing we already saw a snippet of Darius and Mel coming in, right?
Yeah, it was a Swain as well, you know. So like yeah, we're definitely getting the full-on Noxus arcane treatment, and it's gonna be an exciting watch. I feel like. 'Cause
Well, definitely
game-
after 2 seasons of Arcane, definitely gonna be an exciting watch. So what do you think they're gonna call it? So if it's
Breach?
Arcane for Profile, then what is it?
I'm not really too versed up in the lore to know what they're gonna call Arcane Noxus Edition. Let's see what's happening in the game right now. Not much is happening.
Oh,
PP
Aurora's
Black is-
cornered. Yep.
But she has the funny TP
Yep.
ability.
She has the TP ability with that.
Cho'Gath
Oh, and gets eaten with the
actually
Cho'Gath.
executes her. As this might be a good fight for PP Black. Lulu gets demolished. He might
Oh,
actually
that
try
was
to play
actually
this
good
fight,
positioning.
as Saya is left relatively untouched. Gets a huge E
Uh-oh.
off. Kaisa
Mother's-
is in.
The Mothership. The
Kai'Sa's in
mothership.
the backline. They're trying to auto. It still has to ulti.
Oh,
Kai'Sa dead, and
oh,
it's a
mothership.
ace.
That was really in mothership's favor.
Yeah, they got the kill onto the Aurora, and it's just like it snowballed off of there. The Kai'Sa tried to do everything that she can in order to salvage it, but at the end of the day, this Saya is hella fed. I told you,
And
if you try to engage onto a Saya with all the feathers and you get pulled and she just pulls it back, then it's just so much damage. Not a lot of armor coming out here from Team PUP Black as well, so they're gonna have to build against this monster of a Saya. I mean, obviously you still have this Aurora, but um,
yeah, I think the
that
main
team
issue
fight.
in that fight was Kaisa couldn't get in on Zaya because she was blocked off by both Galio and Cho'Gath. Very tanky characters, mind you. So she couldn't really get past the bodyguard.
In addition to that, before the fight even started, Aurora just got picked off.
Yep. She
That's
was.
a huge chunk of their damage.
She got
gone, as
caught in the box.
Speaking of getting picked off, Cho'Gath is.
I think he might get to
tanky.
live another tale. He might get to live another day, and he does. Okay, now they don't want to die that because obviously the team's gonna collapse on him, and
Garen's
they don't really
ulti
have
does.
any info on him.
Yeah, it does deal. Garen's ulti does deal true damage, but ooh, I don't think Mothership knows that they're doing Atacon right now. And wait, can the Pantheon see it? The Pantheon
it's gonna be-
oh my god! It's gonna be a fight third. It's a 3-man knockup. It's so huge.
It's a 3-man.
But the Aurora ult is not. They don't have Aurora ult.
They don't
have any ults to
know.
use this. It's
They
gonna
can they can turn this around. They're already dead.
It's a trove. Wow.
And you said, oh, okay. Let's see if Yukina gets out of this. Ooh. But probably not, based on the positioning. Okay, Saya with good instincts, realizing that, oh,
Yeah,
that
so
Yukino
Garen's
could
just
be
trying
right
to
beside
escort him
him.
back, but what a fight from the mothership. So if you replay that fight, you'll see that Aurora had no ulti. They tried to pick off the Cho'Gath, but
And it
didn't
was
fail.
perfect timing, perfect game sense from the Pantheon to realize that, hey, they might be doing Ataka.
Yeah, that was an absolutely insane steal as well.
As soon as he came in and he smited it, as soon as he could.
Yeah, very hard to smite against Pantheon Q smite as it does so much execute damage. But what a well played fight here from Mothership.
Okay.
Taking their
Here we go.
opportunities well, and
Uh-oh.
we're gonna have a fight
There we
here in
go.
the mid lane. And
Yukino's
I think it's
also
gonna be
out
an
of mana, by the way.
overextension from this Nautilus. They can push for more here. Look at where the Kai'Sa is. She's driving the Rift Herald. She's
She's
drifting.
She's just going around. She needs to bump it. She can't risk
Oh,
it.
no.
Oh my god, she almost gets caught and gets caught.
Oh, she gets caught.
Oh no, the triple knockout.
no.
Good night, baby girl. Get put to sleep. I think it's way past your bedtime by now.
I don't think you wanted to drive that Herald into that wall, buddy.
Ooh, wrong move by this fella. Insane.
PUP Black here just
There's, it's someone turning around their head right now.
yeah, just sloppy fight after sloppy fight, not playing to their strengths, and Mothership capitalizing off of their mistakes. This Saya is 7-1 right now. We talked about earlier about this Aurora being a menace, but we're back to where we were last game, where it's just protect the precedent. As if this Saya doesn't die, then the entire team,
Then the entire team works out.
yeah, the entire team can just ball up around her, make sure she lives, and just win the fight. And
I feel like Yukina has been making mistakes by popping that ulti a little way too early sometimes.
yeah, in addition to that, I think it was that mid lane fight was just an overplay. I mean, the Galio ult.
No,
went,
the Galio ult and,
the Galio-
and with
the
the
Galio
Nautilus
ult
being
went
way too
down.
deep in.
Yeah, the Galio ult went down and the Nautilus was still walking forward. So I think it was just like a miscommunication plus an overplay again as they were trying to crash down that Herald. In addition to crashing down that Herald, they also had the AD carry driving it.
Oh, okay, Galio gets off the silence real quick.
So,
He's really
this
keeping that.
this game is completely turned on its head as now Mothership, despite having a pretty substantial deficit earlier. Now, sort of
They're
in
really
the
taking
driving
it
seat.
back. And
As-
this Cho'Gath has been is a little bigger now compared to 9 minutes ago, huh?
Yeah, pretty tanky as this is a 4v4. Mothership wanting this dragon. Doesn't have
And
control of the mid
Garen's
waves.
starting to path down,
Yeah, I think
and Galio's
Garen should
still
just
oblivious.
yeah.
And he might have TP instead, so I think he'd be fine at this
Mothership
point.
Mothership is too scared of the Garen taking their tier 2, decides to give up the river control as
See,
TP from
I
Galio
told
does
you, he's
come in.
TPing.
And we get the ulti, but it's only used onto the Lulu, but the Lulu does die without using the
Okay,
flash.
here comes the problem. Protect the president. The president's getting down.
Huge taunt from the Galio. She just got a 4-man taunt. But the front line is dying. It gets the hook off onto the Saya. The Saya is way out of position here. Gets
Okay, the
E-flash
president's down.
in.
Get him down. Get him down. Come on, Aurora's starting to shred him.
It's gonna be. Hold on. Let's see if we can do something here. But nope.
No, not fast
So-
enough to catch him.
So technically, Mothership does win that fight despite the Saya falling.
Exactly.
I don't know if you saw that in the fight, but the Galio did so
That
much work
that
there.
Galio taunt was insane.
He had a full, I think it was a 4-man or a 5-man taunt. The enemy team couldn't press buttons for a solid second and a half. And despite the Lulu falling, she still managed to get her ult off. So I don't think it was that much.
I don't
of a
think it
waste.
was that much of worth. Okay, Mothership aiming for the
I
spot.
don't think starting off these fights with the Aurora ults are work.
Yeah,
is
it's been
working
an
out
issue for a while now.
PvP
They've
Black.
been ulting quite a lot.
I mean,
I know they want the fast kickoff, but oh, is it bad?
Yeah, in addition to that, like it is like
Oh,
the
here we go.
backline access issue that
Oh,
the Cho'Gath really wants to eat this, and
Okay,
What?
they got to steal it. Nice.
that is insane. I don't know how you manage to steal against a Cho'Gath. As both of those deaths now mean that Team POP Black is gonna turn around and do the Baron, and I think that was a massive overplay from the Mothership. They just lost a lot of tempo with those deaths, and it's gonna cost them a Baron.
Oh no, it's insane. Okay,
Completely turned on its head once again.
it's
another-
turned on its head twice. Now it's upright.
Yeah, so they counter-throwed the throw earlier. So now we're in a dead equilibrium with both teams almost coming out pretty evenly. A little bit of a gold lead. Well, not a little bit. 4k gold lead in favor of PUP Black in addition to a slight XP lead with the Baron. But yeah,
Now
that
they're showing
dragon
up.
was a mistake.
Yep.
As they completely kill all their momentum, and now it seems like they're once again on the back foot. Not really sure what Mothership can do here as PP Black. They could honestly, Mothership really needed that dragon. If you get Mountain Soul with Cho'Gath and
And
Galio, then I
Galio?
don't know how
Ooh.
anyone on that team is dying. So really well played for the jungler of PP
Okay,
Black in order to
Yukino's
steal
pushing
that.
up a little
I don't
bit.
know. I don't know how you managed to
Oh,
steal.
nice
my
pop.
goodness!
What a pop. That was 0.5 seconds, by the way.
What is that image?
How could you even react?
And he's going for more here.
I
Pops
mean,
the Aurora ult, trying to kill this Cho'Gath. This Cho'Gath does have
Oh,
flash, but
Cho'Gath
Damasha's
surrounded.
here. And yeah,
Captain
they're
Demasha going
getting
in for the ulti. Wow.
justice. They're getting cut off. They're getting
Oh.
picked off one by one.
There ain't no one to protect the president anymore. What now?
Well, it ultimately comes down to whether or not they can kill this Saya. I mean, obviously, it's a lot easier without this Cho'Gath in the way, but
Uh-oh. She's charging.
Charge.
Okay, she's
yeah,
gonna go for it.
charging the Q doesn't seem like she wants to go for it. As ooh,
Ooh, really close. Luckily, Lulu was there.
forces out the Lulu ulti for Yukino's flash, and
Oh,
Saya gets Nautilus ulted.
Yukino's
Nothing
just
much
going in
comes
for
out
the
of it.
picks.
This
She's
Aurora
really
does-
trying to poke them really hard.
yeah, this Aurora does so much damage. It's insane.
It's insane. 0.5 seconds though, in 0 to 1 or 100 to 0. How do you even react?
Yeah, if you're the Lulu player here, you're gonna have to be very wary. of when you walk up and how you position, because one wrong move can mean you're just dead like that.
I just realized, even with she's about to build it. Okay, Whitson's almost there.
This Kaisa also has Seeker's Arm Guard,
Nash's
so
Seeker's Arm Guard?
yep,
Oh yeah,
it's
Seeker's Arm Guard. I see it.
it's like the stopwatch. They changed it, so it's like the stopwatch now. It's like a mini Zhonya's, and obviously
Does it
gonna
still
be
break after you use it?
yeah, it still breaks after you use it, but it's a pretty important component now. And yeah, they're just sieging. They have 5 grubs. Like they can just keep on sieging these towers. I mean, look at where Garen's going. He's just trying to go for this inhib.
He really wants a piece of that in here.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay,
Galio can
they're
do
about to
much.
collapse on him. He needs to get out of there.
I think PUP Black could have pressed that even further once they saw members
Yeah.
of Mothership going top lane in order to cover. Could have gotten a tier 2 here.
Yeah,
but
we
don't think
could have gotten that tower on top of Cho'Gath.
it matters, as I think Aurora used ulti in mid lane. Not sure what happened there.
Ooh, she really wanted that Lulu. She really wants that Lulu.
Oh my goodness, this Cho'Gath is taking no damage at all.
Beefy.
And
It's one beefy boy.
yeah, but they're gonna have to retreat towards their base, as inhibitors might start falling down soon, although not quite yet. And oh my goodness, that Aurora
Pantheon
damage.
almost died there.
Yeah, I don't know how they can solve this Aurora problem, to be honest with you. As Cho'Gath is tanky, but he ain't that tanky. Has to flash
He's
out.
getting torn
but the
apart.
Garen flashes
Oh
straight
my
into
god, he got
Garen.
torn apart.
Yeah,
I'll
and-
have one pincer and one leg, please, from that Cho'Gath. Thank you.
Oh no, and
Oh, no.
that kill leads straight into a dragon.
A dragon. Is this solo living? Is this solo?
It is, so it is gonna be Mountain Soul.
It would have been
Oh.
so beneficial for that Cho'Gath and Galio.
Yep. So members of PUP Black getting even tankier than before.
Oh my god.
We're
Okay.
gonna have a little bit of downtime here on the rift, as there are no objectives left.
Hmm. Honestly,
Baron
the
isn't
CSing
spawning in 3 minutes, so I think what PUP Black wants to do here is just to try and suffocate them.
you really gotta, like a bunch of cockroaches, gas them out.
Yep.
Oh,
Actually, Baron's about to spawn in a minute.
yes, and if they
Aurora
can
is
pull
trying
off
to TP
another
in.
Hail Mary,
Look
out
at
of
where
that
Garen
Garen.
is. He's trying to go into this team fight. He might actually get picked off here. The Featherstorm does get used, so does the Aurora ult, but that is a huge
Aurora
pick
ult.
for
okay,
the
we're too
Mothership.
close now.
Oh,
And
gets
the
a
four-man
4-man
knockup.
knockup for the Cho'Gath, but no follow-up.
No
So
follow-up,
they-
no follow-up.
They take the free kill on the Garen, but I don't think it does
Aurora's
much.
a little
And
too brave.
Cho'Gath is walking up way too far here with no flash to use, but still
And he's
pretty
getting torn up.
tanky. And hook after hook after hook. But it's still not falling because it is a Cho'Gath with
Okay.
God knows how much stacks.
Can we wait? Observer, can we get a look on this Cho'Gath? A real quick look on this Cho'Gath. How many stacks does this big boy have?
He has 11
11
stacks.
stacks. Oh no.
11 stacks
Okay,
into this Cho'Gath. He is quite huge. Almost.
Byron Nash is about
Yeah,
to go
has
down.
3 items as well.
They know. Those who know.
But it's gonna be too late. Yeah,
No, they can't save it.
they have to fight here. They can't let them recall here, but it's gonna be like they're gonna get poked out. The ult does come in, chunks the Pantheon and the Cho'Gath a little bit, but not much you can do here if you're Team Mothership. Team Mothership trying to turn it around, has the Galio ult. Getting shredded is
Okay,
the
Lulu
Cho'Gath
ult's
because of
already
the
gone.
Kaisa.
Sai
Kaisa's
is
just
coming in
getting
behind.
free hitting.
Okay, guys, just
Sai is dead. Sai is dead.
It's over.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
It's over. They really needed to engage that fight, but they lost the positioning every single time.
Yeah, a little bit split there from Team Mothership. Cho'Gath was cut off in mid lane and his team was just trying to help him, which ultimately led to Saya having to walk
Garen
into...
really wants that. Gary gets what he wants,
Justice.
bro. Gary gets what he wants. Justice is always served. It's
So
insane.
game one here does go to PUP Black, but remember it is a best of three, so Mothership gets blue side here, I believe. And we're gonna have to see if they can come up with a better game plan than this, because
Protecting the
unfortunate
president doesn't always work, huh?
yeah, unfortunately the Saya not enough to overcome um the Aurora and just like a lot of the leads that PP Black accumulated throughout the entire game. But that was a pretty good game. We've had
It was
we
a really good game. That was
at,
exciting.
yeah, I think that was the best game we've
So,
had tonight, because we had games where it was just complete stomps from one side to the other. That game actually had a bit of up and downs.
it really flipped on its head twice. It was insane.
Yeah, we had the throw at the Atakan, and then we had the counter throw
The,
at we had the counter throw and in the I don't recall where it was, but I
it
feel
was in
like
Dragon Pit. It was in Dragon Pit. The dragon.
Yeah, Cho'Gath
And
and
it all went downhill
Pantheon
from
got
there.
killed, right? Yeah. So unfortunately, unfortunate for Mothership there, just overplayed it way too hard. But great game from both teams.
It was a really solid game, honestly.
Yeah. So who was man of the match for you in that game?
Honestly, that Aurora is still insane. Blink once you're dead. Come on, man.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
Dude, my eyes almost popped out when I saw that Lulu disappear right under tower for no reason. It was insane.
Yeah, the PP Black's mid laner once again doing a lot for his team, creating so much space off the leads that he gets from mid lane and just becoming an absolute menace in the late game, popping squishies left and right. And yeah, I think deserving of man of the match, player of the match, at least for game one of grand finals. As from what I've heard, we're heading straight into game two. So
Game two. So this is either the deciding factor for PUP Black or the Mothership.
yeah, I don't know if am I correct? Have we seen Pantheon in all the games so far? Or is it just 2 games?
I
don't.
think it's just been 2 games lately. It's just the past 2 games.
All right. I thought for a
Wait,
second.
actually no, it's 3.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Pantheon so far has been on the losing end. Well, he like
I think we need a
twice?
switch up of ideas. Probably a Joker. A Joker isn't a good idea, no?
Yeah,
Best at
Pantheon
everything,
is
good at nothing?
Pantheon is a good flex pick and it's a good champion, but
Well, I think we're gonna need another idea for this to work.
definitely.
And based on the Mothership's team play style, it's protecting the president, but I think they probably need to combat that mid laner. Yukino, was it from PUP Black?
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to give their mid laner a little bit of agency when it comes to drafting, as although Galio is really good against mages early game, I think a lot of the trades just went
Went to
Aurora's
Aurora.
way.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of the trades just went into Aurora's way, which caused
Which
CS
caused
deficits
the
and
CS and resource deficit. It was such a pain in the bum.
Yep, CS,
What else?
XP, and it just ballooned. Right?
Yep, it definitely ballooned over there. Galio got to fight back at level 6, but it didn't go well after that.
Yeah, you know what? One thing I wanted to point out from that game was the surprising. Well, I don't know if it was surprising for you, but it was surprising to me. Which was how well the Cho'Gath recovered from.
Yeah, true. Actually,
what I consider to be a terrible
he
early
came back
game.
a beefy boy after being deprived early.
Yeah. Like if you, a lot of Chogats I see in solo queue, if they're behind, they just like
They run it
chain
down.
feed. Yeah, they just chain feed all the way to the Nexus exploding. But the Cho'Gath in this game, despite being lane swapped and like getting cheese level 1, losing his flash, still ended up being relatively useful
Hey
despite
man, life of a
everything,
top
right?
laner.
So very interesting. I want to see if Team Mothership has a plan for like the early game, because UP Black's done the same thing in their games twice in a row, where they just
Twice in a row.
all invade top lane and try to get an advantage through that.
I
Because
mean,
in
if they could go for a counter invade, probably, but it's just gonna be another cross map.
right, because in the first game, the invade led to a mid gank which accelerated the Akali. In the
Yep.
second game, it led to Cho'Gath losing flash, which
Oh,
prompted the lane
okay.
swap.
Okay, there we go. Mothership.
As hopefully we can speed through this draft up. It is gonna be the same draft aside from the
The, the
I won't
Pantheon.
be denied.
Pantheon. Although the teams could also decide to use that extra time in order to discuss more picks. Better be thankful this isn't Fearless. Have you heard of Fearless?
Wait, do enlighten me. I haven't been into League of Legends lately. For like,
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
So like the thing with Fearless draft is
uh-huh,
it's like tournament draft, but like say for example, if you're in a best-of-3 series, right?
uh-huh.
The champions that each team picked for game 1 can't be picked from game 2 onwards.
Oh,
So like
no fear. Okay, I get it.
you still have the the normal 10 champion ban, but in addition to that, there every game there's an increasing 10 champion bans depending on what was played in the earlier games. Like say
Hmm.
for example, on the first game, my team plays
Aurora.
Rumble, Vi, Aurora, Varus,
So next game we can't
Nautilus.
play that.
We can no team
Seems
can
you
play
left your brave
next game,
hand
and
home. Want me to wait
all
while you
other
go get them?
games beyond, like in the series you can't play those champions, and like it's a really cool it's a really cool draft format.
Wait. Wait. I'm thinking really deeply about this. Draven into Lulu? Wait,
The Medadas do not forgive
is it even gonna
or
be
forget.
possible to snowball?
Who dares
I-
defy my
Raven
will?
into
Into
Lulu.
Lulu Jinx.
Lulu Jinx. I think
You
Raven
will
Nautilus 100%.
Oh, that is true.
this bot
He does
lane.
have Nautilus with him.
I don't Lulu Jinx, if they get out of lane like in one piece, then it's looking good for Mothership. But if this Draven gets at one cash out, like the game is just one unplayable.
One cash out is all it takes.
It literally is all it takes, because
Oh my god,
Draven
Legion Commander. We got a Legion Commander in the chat.
I actually really like that Xin Zhao pick. I didn't think about it, but like now that I'm seeing it, it's really good up against their comp. They have three range. They have three range up against a Xin Zhao, and if you don't know what Xin Zhao does,
They need to get up and close and personal to deal
yeah,
any significant damage. Here comes Pantheon. Hmm.
Mothership really liking their Pantheon.
They really like. No way.
No.
No way. Gotta be a troll.
It probably is a troll. I don't see it. If they do pick it, I think it's terrible.
Emo in this economy? Really?
Nah.
Okay, we
it's-
got Zach.
Is that top lane or is Zach jungle? It's still a flex.
It's still a flex. The goat, Iron Revenant, the one, the only, Mordekaiser.
Oh yeah.
Or, I mean, they
It could also play something like a
little
Camille or a
tankier.
Cho'Gath into this.
yeah, something a little tankier would be nice.
Honestly, I think a Camille would be great in this comp.
Snip, snip.
Gwen is good too. More AP. forced to split resistances, and
And yeah, Draven can carry the 80 damage alongside Xin Zhao, so it's not really that
mm,
bad.
I'm sort of leaning towards PUP Black's draft here.
Yeah, I can see why.
Um, Jinx Lulu, obviously, it's a staple. It's more
The
or
Lulu
less
is a
like
staple. Okay.
no, no. Jinx Lulu is more or less a staple. Like I've seen that duo a lot in like since both of those champions have been released. They've always been paired together since Lulu's movement speed buff and the attack buff along with the shield and the wild growth. It's really good for Jinx, who doesn't have that much survivability aside from her traps.
But her, yeah, her mobility and move speed is what is
Mm,
gonna carry her alongside this. But
Yeah, but
yeah,
what concerns me,
if she gets caught by Nautilus, it wouldn't it be kind of over if
yeah, I was gonna say what concerns me is that aside from Zac, Mothership doesn't have that much frontline.
that is true.
Because if I don't even think Zac can do much up against a Gwen.
I feel like
I
I feel like
Gwen does so much true damage based on health, max
based on
health
health, yeah.
percentage that I think it's a really good pick against it. Yeah, I think it's a really good pick against it. I'm slightly PUP black. I'm slightly in the PUB black comp. Like, if I was playing this game, I would prefer to play in PUP black's team, just because their comp looks a lot more.
A lot
It
a lot
answers.
a lot more
It
grounded, you
answers.
know. Ground by grounded I mean it has answers for problems they can meet alongside the
Yeah,
other team's draft.
yeah. I was gonna say it answers a lot of it answers a lot of what um Team Mothership is trying to do. Like, say for example, if Zack is trying to jump into this Draven, then you have the Nautilus in order to interrupt the jump. You have Gwen in order to quickly burst the Zack, and in addition to that, you also have the Xin Zhao in order to peel with the ulti. And I just don't see how this
And
Zac solo frontline can sustain the damage of Xin Zhao, Draven, Aurora, and Gwen.
doesn't Gwen
Um,
have a skill where she also makes kind of a Xin Zhao ulti?
yeah, yeah, it's so
So
like
they
that's
really
another
gotta get
thing.
up close and personal, huh?
Yeah, that's another great point. Two champions on Team PUP Black's comp forces you to get up close
Up
and
close and
personal,
personal. It's
but
gotta be a fist fight unless you.
you you have a Jinx Syndra. One is a control mage that really cares about spacing, and the other one just wants to hit from as far away as possible.
It's gonna be an issue if they. eh, You can't deal with a fist fight, then you're not
I
doing
think
anything.
I think Mothership's win condition is if Jinx gets a reset. If Jinx
Yep,
gets a reset, it completely turns the fight
I
around.
agree.
We're gonna have to see if they can kill though, because aside from maybe Nautilus, I don't see how
I don't see
any
how
of
she can kill the other guys.
yeah, I don't see how Jinx can kill any of the other champions in PUP Black's team comp. Maybe execute from Syndra with
It's
the ulti.
probably.
Well, once again, we're talking a lot about draft and what the champions do and like how they answer each other. But at the end of the day, if it all comes down to the players, how they pilot it,
That is true. That is true.
because
And
we're not talking in absolutes. We're more talking, we're
in
talking in
possibilities.
we're talking
Oh,
about
dude.
how the game.
Ah, they got caught. They got caught. Okay, okay,
So
okay.
PP Black really like
They
going
really
into the
like certain invades,
sidelines.
huh? They want
Yeah,
they really want to give them a surprise. Okay, they don't know
Like,
that's warded.
the Draven has the Tyler 1 skin.
Oh, Tyler. You got a Tyler 1 skin. Is he gonna do the Tyler 1 special from 2018?
Oh,
I really want to know.
uh, uh,
That
so
really made
far,
my day.
so far in this game, I'm really liking the skin selection from from all the players. Actually, Pantheon has equipped the
The
best Pantheon skin.
the
I
Baker
think,
skin. Yep,
yeah, that's
the
the best
best
Pantheon
skin.
skin. Look at that! What a well-made skin. Thank God they don't. It doesn't cost me 20,000 pesos.
It cost you 250.
I got it for free.
Yep,
Hextech
that's the
chest.
best part. That's the best part. Too bad
Like,
now that you have to pay for a battle pass to get a hex tech chest. What a bummer.
they brought it back. League of Legends players, you have Hextech chest back. You must be happy.
But didn't they put it behind the battle pass wall?
They
That's
did
kinda
put it
bad.
behind the battle pass wall, but I heard it's gonna be free, but you still have to unlock it
Ah,
via the battle pass.
more time, no
And
lime.
I want to I want to get a highlight on mid lane because these trades are not going.
Not going in Sinja's favor.
Yeah, she is not having fun in this lane. I don't know if you saw that level 1, but
Yep, I saw that level 1
Yukino,
interaction. It was crazy.
yeah,
Um,
Yukino was just auto attacking,
Sinja could not fight back.
Yeah, surprisingly, Mothership has prio over this bot lane, which is pretty surprising because
Well,
you
I kind of
you-
expected it because they'd have to force Draven to slow down, and can't really run them down that much.
yeah, but if you can, both junglers actually patting for bot here. Really nice traps in there onto the Draven.
That was a good play. But Sinja's about to pop.
Oof.
Oof. Luckily,
Yukino
no
on this
domination
or-
proc. Luckily,
Yukino
domination only procced.
On this Aurora, as we're gonna have a bot dive, Jinx does get hooked here, and it's gonna be an early cash
I
out for
think
the
she's gonna
Draven. I feel
die.
like.
Yep. Oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Not really starting out the way Mothership wants it. Obviously, I think they
Yep.
drafted this comp with bot lane in mind as the win condition, but
But the problem
PvP
is,
Black already
Draven just needs to win early.
yeah,
And
it's not
he can
looking
sustain
good so
that-
far.
If Draven
But-
can sustain this, then he's definitely gonna be a monster in mid game.
Yeah, but if you're a fan of Mothership, you don't worry too much because Jinx is still a late game champion either way.
True. They really just need to hold out up until they scale long enough for it.
Yukino doesn't have flash. Yukino doesn't have flash. He's dead here. So that
Didn't even get the
that's a
1-for-1.
kill back. That's a kill back for POP Black for the Mothership, shutting down what was in at least in their first 2 games was the winning lane for POP Black, which is this mid lane. But it looks like Yukino's actually going to TP behind this bot lane. This bot lane has no sums, along with the Sinzao already coming in, and it's just
Oh,
gonna
no.
be
It's
a
already
massacre.
over.
T1 Corvus is dead. This
Oh,
Jinx
no.
and this Lulu once again pop and
And
oh
Aurora got it back.
well, she does lose a big wave,
But
but it's 100% worth she got the kill.
it's really worth. She got the kill.
And this bot lane not doing so well. I think PP Black recognized how vital
I
bot
remember.
lane is to Mothership and are just like 100% putting all their efforts into shutting it down. I don't know if you noticed the Sinzao's clear path, but the Sinzao from level 1 cleared all topside camps and skipped bot camps in order to just straight up gank.
Yep.
It was a level 3 gank.
It's gonna. I feel like it's really gonna be a priority to let Draven snowball. And that's what I think.
He's 2-0 right now.
Yep.
Jinx and Lulu cannot lane here. If I were Mothership here, I think I would call for the lane swap.
And Aurora could possibly get turned into a panini over here. So, she needs to watch her behind since someone's coming up from river.
Well, bot lane, the support and the jungler is hovering, but I want to highlight this top lane. Look at the CS differential.
There's
It
nothing
is-
exactly due.
Yeah, not a lot of winning lanes so far for
The
Mothership.
no?
yeah, slowly bleeding out in gold, and
And it's
as you can see, 5 minutes in, and there's already almost a 2k deficit, and we're gonna once again go into the mid lane to at least try to get something from Vanilla. Doesn't have the flash, but unfortunately the CC just doesn't connect, so she's gonna live.
snip,
And
snip.
PP Black gets the first set of grubs.
And they're really keeping Zack at bay here. Like, I'm so sorry for this man.
They want to dive the Draven, but yeah, they're pinging it right now. I think Draven has to give up this farm. Really smart from PP Black here. Recognizes that the only crossplay, the cross map
he
play they
did. He
can
didn't
do
go
here
back.
is diving.
And he's out of
And
mana. He's out of mana.
oh no,
Oh no.
no
You're out of
TPs to
mana.
save him as well.
You're out of mana.
You're out of mana. Oh,
Oh no. Snip, snip. Oh no.
the
Oh, that. Oh, you gonna get it?
so it's a 1-for-1.
What?
But what's unfortunate about it is
Thing
that
is,
I
not gonna
think
touch these.
Kamigami is actually dead here, and wow,
Wow.
Zack
wow.
actually wins that.
I think Gwen swam a little too deep into the tower earlier.
No, I think he
know.
just didn't expect the damage, because look at Zack's items.
Oh, he does. It's
Yeah,
mostly health
it's-
and ability CD, no?
Yeah, so I don't think Gwen thought that Zack had enough to kill there. Obviously underestimating the damage, but it is a tank, so it does have high base damage.
No, that is true. That is true. Okay, now it's clearing wards, getting ready for the dragon. The dragon really wants to push this up for just to secure the soul, but I don't know if they have information on Pantheon on where he is right now. They're really gonna do that dragon now. I don't think there's anyone who can contest that as of the moment, since Pantheon is on top lane. Ulted. Wanted to see if they could steal it. Didn't get it. Well, Syndra's in a risky ass spot. Okay, almost gets popped. Nice, that's an amazing QE. Honestly. Okay.
Yeah, and
Up.
Syndra's
Good
gonna
night.
get ganked here, and it is gonna be a kill onto the sides of PUB Black. As once again, PUB Black is pressing whatever advantage they have.
Well, you can tell they're in it to win it, you know?
Yeah, lots of momentum right now on the side of PUB Black. Honestly, aside from this Zack picking up a solo kill in top lane, I don't really see a win condition right now. They have to get this Jinx back in the game for sure, because right now they're just being smothered by the Draven. I was gonna say the dive was really unfortunate. It was really unfortunate that the Pantheon got the kill. I'm sure that Mothership would have loved that shutdown
that
to
kill
be
to
on
be
their
on
Jinx.
Jinx. But Jinx got focused by the tower and had to get out early.
Exactly, as cheekily Denigiri does get the cannon minion here. Has to E out, but does force the ult out of the Gwen.
Gwen,
which
that was
is
kind of
a
worth
net
it.
positive. Yeah, not positive for him.
Okay, Lulu's feeling confident, and you can
He's
tell
feeling
why.
confident, and TP is actually gonna come out. They're gonna have to kill Raven here, but Raven has flash. It's kiting it out. Not enough damage. Dodges the Q, but still dies. But
Still dies.
Aurora's here.
Aurora's here, time for the clean up.
No.
Never mind,
as-
Syndra's here. Time
Yeah,
to get
Syndra's
out.
here as well. We got the TPs from both the mid laners, and what ends up a 2-for-1 in favor of Mothership, as Jinx finally on the board here. Maybe their way back into this game.
But I do feel like Aurora is still holding her pace. Just couldn't get in.
She is 3-1.
Yep.
Almost gets dove there. I see lots of flashes. I see flashes
being used.
spent from Syndra, and the ult being down on the Aurora, meaning some sort of dive must have happened, as they swapped their mid laner and their bot lane, as Draven takes control of this mid wave in order to fight for the second set of grabs. Gwen does not have ulti
that
in
was
this
a
fight, but it is a 3v2. But they try to pop Gwen first and eventually dies. Let's see if they can get more here, but absolutely not. And
Javen with a
Draven gets
cash
another
out.
cash out. Well, it's a small cash out as he just died, but
But
a kill's a kill for a Draven, you know?
yep. Wait,
And
he's already on bloodthirsty. Okay.
yeah, another unsung hero here is this Xin Zhao, also doing a really good job of
He's
just
doing
setting the
he's doing
pace
God's
for
work. He's doing God's
a-
work.
doing a really good job of setting the pace for PvP Black and just setting up his laners for what is essentially a winning state right now. At least according to the gold lead, they're up 3k.
It didn't. That's interesting. Okay, confident. Lulu might have ulti. Yeah, Lulu does have ulti, but doesn't react fast enough. Okay, Lulu pops you up, and don't underestimate the damage. You might die.
Unfortunately, just can't kill. But man,
That was
you
close.
cannot. This Aurora does so
dude,
much
notice
damage.
it.
I don't even expect it sometimes.
Dude, I'm shocked that Gwen is behind.
What's also interesting here is if you look at the CS numbers in bot, despite being put behind early, the Mothership's AD carry is actually ahead in terms
It's
of
ahead
farm.
in CS. Yeah.
So,
Doing good
not,
so
not,
far.
yeah, not completely lost game for either team as they are trading back
Okay.
and forth as
Time to get popped.
misses,
Good
but
night.
it is just doesn't matter. Another
But,
fight coming here in top
Gwen is
lane.
getting
I don't know if
danced on.
Gwen misses. Yeah, I don't know if Gwen wins that, but hey, that's a win for Mothership, and it just goes to show how much
good
base
night.
damage Zac has.
Good night, Pantheon. Dude. Didn't even get to see the bread be cooked. That's so sad. He didn't get to bring the bread home.
Xin Zhao is 3-0-6 right now.
What a legend.
Wherever Sin is, that's usually where
That's where the
PUP
wins are.
Black. Yeah, PUP Black is winning. And
Dude, ever since Gwen fell off, ever since that one death.
definitely,
But yeah, Pantheon has been hovering the top lane very frequently, no?
yes, but it hasn't really resulted in a lot of kills. I mean, ultimately, it's just Gwen is as soon as you lose pressure as Gwen, then you just have to farm up until you get your items. I'm curious as to what build he goes here. As
I mean, they have the Nashor's Tooth out already. So
I mean, yeah, that is the number one item to go on Gwen, but I saw
Zach's
when I
already
was
on his way to the second item, so
yeah, when I was climbing, I used Gwen a lot, and my build was sort of like a one-shot build. So I'm curious as to what kind of build he goes here. I mean, he has Conqueror, so maybe he goes for Riftmaker, which I'm not a huge fan of.
it's not really advisable at this point. But if he wants it to work, he's not gonna have to fight Zach anymore.
Okay, good suppress the weak here for the Syndra, but oh my goodness,
Oh my god.
it just doesn't matter.
Okay, the cavalry is here.
Cover is here trying to do something, but I think
No.
I think Zach just dies here for that.
Oh,
Way too optimistic of a play here from Mothership, trying to see if they can get one back for their mid laner, but okay.
And since I was just there, like, nope, you ain't going nowhere. Okay, Raven with the ult. Lulu.
Watch
On
for
their
the
last
Nautilus
grasp.
hook.
Oh, look who's going behind.
This
who's
tower
here.
is about to die. This
Look who's
tower is
here.
dead.
Surprise. Okay, they got out with the flash. And the Lulu ult, actually. Wow.
Huge flash there from this Aurora is just one-shotting people again. It's the same story.
Dude. I think this Aurora has a grudge on this Lulu. It's been
the
going on
same
for a while
story.
now.
It's the same story as last game, but at least the silver lining for Mothership is that their top side is winning pretty hard.
Yep.
I say that even though they're down a tower there, in terms of like kills, this Gwen is not gonna be online for a while.
Hey, wait.
But looking at the pace of this game, I don't think Gwen needs to be online for PUP Black to win this.
Yeah,
Aurora is
I don't
dead.
think.
Sin hasn't died at all. Draven has.
Wait, is it just me
Draven
or that
already
tower's
got
still up?
kills.
That mid lane tower's still up?
I think it's a spectator bug.
It probably bugged. That's crazy.
It-
Okay, we're
it's a
going for the
spectator
Rift
bug.
Arrow play.
Rift Herald getting picked up here from PUP Black. Not a lot Mothership can do here, having to give up all of the objectives in order to stay at this game. Slowly but surely, PUP Black just getting advantage out of nowhere as Aurora tries to TP in order to catch the Jinx off guard with no flash, but wise to it. Traps it
Xin
off.
Zhao. Okay, so Xin Zhao almost caught him. Okay, nice ulti.
Not a lot
Had to
happening
deny
here
that.
because Nautilus is in no man's land. I don't know what you are doing there, buddy, but you are there. And he just accepts his fate and just stands there. And Yukino is actually getting jumped on by the Zap. The ulti tries to finish him off, but the King's ulti gets blocked. And the Pantheon both drops down. It's on the...
Oh, Draven!
And Draven,
Draven,
is
you're deep.
absolutely nowhere.
Draven, you don't have any mana! Draven, kite it out, Draven! Come on, Draven! A little bit more! No! What a sad day!
That was so close.
That was so close!
But well played to Mothership. They actually sort of win that fight as they got a 4-4-3 there. A little bit disjointed coming out from PUP Black. I don't know what their Nautilus was doing all the way up from Raptor's wall while they were all retreating, but I think it was just sort of a miscommunication. But one thing I'd like to point out again is Xin Zhao still hasn't died. Xin Zhao is 5-0 and 10 right now. Has almost 100% kill participation, only not participating in 4 kills and just controlling the map right now. It's gonna be really hard for Team Mothership to shut this guy down.
And Zach is
I'm not
trying to do
sure-
something?
yeah, I'm not
I'm not
sure
sure.
Xin
I don't
Yeah.
think he's gonna die from this.
One thing PP Black is lacking though is anti-heal. I think
Yep.
they need anti-heal in order to shut down this Zac as
Xin Zhao is probably gonna build it, but I don't know. Gwen has to make herself useful somewhere.
Oh well, she's side laning. She's side laning, which is applying pressure. So that is
That is
what
being
their job
useful.
is right now. As
Yep.
Zac looks like he is
In danger.
absolutely nowhere right now.
He's gonna jump,
Um,
but gets denied by the pull.
Yeah, Yukino
Oh, pulls it back out. Yep.
has to
Where's-
use the flash in order to escape, but I think that's worth. They get the
That's-
dragon here.
they get
There's
the
zero
dragon.
contest.
They got to scare him out. That was
This is
worth
their
it.
soul. This is their soul point.
One more.
Yeah, Mothership.
Mothership
very
cannot
reserved
afford
this
to
game.
keep
Zero
giving objectives.
objectives. Yeah, zero objectives right now on Mothership. I think they're just trying to buy time, which I
Well, time is
understand.
what-
But the sooner this dragon, the soul, goes to PP Black, the sooner Elder spawns. Which, as the team that's losing, I don't think you'd want that.
I don't think
they're
we'd
gonna
want that.
I think they're
We're
gonna
gonna-
have to pick a fight anytime soon. It is 20 seconds until Atakan spawns. I think PUP Black might want to set up already for that. They are 5k ahead. Although this is where as
What
a
is
team that's
pushing
ahead,
up?
yeah, if you're the team that's ahead in this situation, you want to be careful. I've seen a lot of teams get cocky and try to force this Atakan, but the special thing with Atakan is that it shreds
It shreds armor. Yep.
So
Okay.
if you're the team that's
Okay, let's see,
tanking it,
let's see.
it is very easy to throw the game.
Pantheon
When
might
you're
have a
doing
hunch.
Atakan.
Let's see if he'll ult in.
And yeah, they're moving towards it,
But they're getting denied.
yeah, Aurora almost one shots the Jinx. Jinx has no health right now, actually half health, and
Where's Pantheon?
that just
Where's Pantheon?
completely.
Okay, he's farming. He's farming. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Yeah, that play from the Aurora and the Nautilus completely shuts down the contest from Team Mothership as oof. If that Gwen ulti hit, I think the Syndra is dead.
Yeah, that's Syndra would
Why
die
is
then.
she going back though? I mean, I think she might win it. That Gwen W was really, really late. Has
Uh-oh.
the Pantheon ulti bigger, and yep, it is gonna be a dead Gwen in the side lane as this Zac tries to jump onto the Aurora. Actually, he's gonna get the Q off. Gets a trap off onto the
Oh,
Nautilus as
Draven
well.
coming in.
Both trapped here, but Draven is here in order to salvage the situation as the Jinx gets hooked.
Get Jinx it soon. Oh no,
Jinx
she gets
gets
away with it for free though.
Jinx gets hooked, but there's no follow up, and the rocket does come out from the Jinx, and Xin Zhao is also on the prowl for more kills, but nothing's gonna happen so far. That was insane how that Jinx stayed alive there. Really well played here from the AD carry of the mothership. And
that's
for
one
their
tower.
troubles,
Oh, okay.
PUP Black is gonna get a tier 2 tower, but I think this might be an overplay. Look at where Yukino is at. He actually TPs into them accidentally using the Aurora ulti.
Oh, never mind.
That
Lulu
was a
got it.
complete end. Oh no,
But,
this is a complete trouble. Jinx is getting resets. And that's a huge shutdown. That's 1,000 gold.
That's
to the
1,000
Jinx.
gold. Oh no.
Draven goes down as well. Complete overplayer on the side of PUP Black once again. The throw.
From Snowball to Snowflake. Oh no, this is gonna be hard.
You really have to be careful in these mid games on PUP Black. They just gave Jinx so much gold and
Wait, I just realized Draven doesn't have upgraded boots.
so does Gwen. Gwen wanting to build this Rabadons quickly.
But
I'd say that's fine.
Jinx
I mean,
already on
usually-
the 3rd item after this, by the way.
Oh, not yet.
No, not yet. A little bit more. A little bit more. She's
Once
about to
that
get IE.
once that IE gets built, this Jinx is gonna be a monster.
Yep. And it's gonna be election time again.
It's gonna be protecting the president once again.
Oh, dude.
That was such an unfortunate fight for PUP
gonna-
Black. Well played
gonna-
to Mothership for finding that angle. As
Is it gonna be?
PUP Black.
Is it gonna be a repeat of the first round?
Well, we're gonna have to see as Soul is spawning in a minute. And
Well,
oh no.
no.
Syndra is caught. Syndra is caught here. She doesn't have
Ooh, nice flash.
Draven flashes for that?
I don't know. That was worth it. In all honesty.
I mean, they still get the kill, but
get
it looks like Mothership wants to maybe get something back here. Jinx is trying to ping it, but Zac isn't there as well. They have the Pantheon ult in order to jump on top of a target really fast in order to burst them down as Nautilus tries to hook but hits the wall instead. And
Okay.
the
Dead.
Aurora ult comes out from
Dead. Yep.
Yukino here, and it's just one shot on the Lulu as well, and it looks like it's gonna be Soul in favor of PUP Black. Not much they can do to contest here without Syndra and Lulu, but
Wait, we need to get a vision of bot lane.
it's just top laner things.
Average top laner things. Okay,
Yeah,
the
it's
dragon
just
is
average
spawned.
top laner things. I mean, if you're Gwen here, you can't really contest much, but
Oh, she's doing
it's actually
damage
starting
now.
to hurt. I mean, you're still a Gwen. You still deal
Okay,
um,
Pantheon knows. Pantheon knows.
health percentage true damage, and let's see if Pantheon would want to ulti into this, try
Nope.
to steal it, but nope. And it's gonna be the Kentex solo for PUP Black. I mean, obviously
Okay,
not the
the
best
surprise.
solo for them as Yukino
Okay,
gets
Aurora
jumped on
about to
by
die.
the Zac. The Zac is actually doing so much work, but
oh
it
my
just
God.
doesn't matter. As the Rocket takes out the Aurora, they really want to go for more here, but the Jinx is caught out. The
Jinx is doing too much. She hurts.
the Syndra gets hooked though. It's gonna be a disaster here for Mothership as I think they get wiped here unless Jinx can do something. But this Draven is really strong right now. Doesn't have the
do we have-
flash as he used it earlier, and
Do we have Draven ult? Draven ult now? But
just get
oh,
hit by the Sin
gets
Zhao
hit by
Q,
Sin Zhao. Oh,
and
there
there
goes
is
the
the
Draven
Draven
ult.
ult.
Okay, 1W.
And it looks like it's gonna be maybe
Getting a little
Baron
too
Force
greedy now,
here.
but yeah, it's gonna be
No,
a
no,
Baron angle.
they don't kill here, but maybe they can turn it into a Baron as PUP Black wins that fight. I think that started out really well for Mothership. They almost killed the Aurora, but they just couldn't finish on time. And
I think
they just couldn't
Pantheon
finish
might
it.
ult in. I think Pantheon might ult in just to deny.
Yeah, he's standing still.
No, he didn't want to.
He had no vision. It's really hard for the jungler to jump into that if you have no vision, as you could just like completely die and end up throwing the game.
That is true.
I
That's
I
true.
I, I understand why you didn't go for it, but really needing to contest an objective here, Team Mothership not getting a single objective at all this game, aside from 2 towers, and it's really starting to show. By almost a 7k gold lead,
Okay,
or 6k
both
gold lead on
supports
the
going
side
around
of
for
Team
rewards.
PUP Black.
Wait, how many? What's the dragon timer
I think it's 5 minutes.
before the next before the elder spawns?
Yeah.
Since they're in kind of even playing field, they just need a good engage on either side.
They do have the Baron though. I'm sort of surprised as to why they don't have someone in top lane pushing the
Shoving it.
wave in.
Yep. Same
As
thoughts.
the only tower left in the game is top tier 2.
But I feel
Um,
like they want to shove it down mid. But that's gonna be really hard.
No, never mind. The Gwen does TP top,
Okay.
realizing that someone has to push that top wave. Yep. If you see all the members of PUP Black, they're actually shifting towards his top tier 2, realizing that that's the only play that they can do right now with this Baron.
Okay,
Gonna have
Nautil is
to-
still hovering both mid laners and bot laners. Okay.
They're doing really well so far. PUP Black trying to control this game with the Baron.
And
Just trying
yeah,
to
Syndra can't do anything as a control major alongside this. Okay.
he's trying to slowly bleed them out here, and it's sort of working.
Pantheon
Especially
almost
with the 6 grubs.
Pantheon almost got popped there if he didn't pop that E.
Yeah. That's the power of a Aurora with 10 kills and almost Rabadon. So
Okay.
they try to engage onto here with the Zac, but
Lulu's gonna
Jinx is
die.
getting any resets, and Lulu's just gonna die without even
Okay, looks like
using
Aurora
actually, he
almost
does
died
use the ulti here, and Jinx is dead, and it's gonna be
and
game
it's
over
over.
here.
It's game over. Oh my god. It was the one deciding fight. Zac decided to go in and it was already open.
Yeah, so one thing you can take away here from PUP Black is that they have a set game plan from level 1 onwards. They realize that the win con for Team Mothership is the bot lane, and
Yep.
so they pat towards the bot lane in order to shut it down, and
There you have it. We have
there you
our
have it. That's the game. We have your Rumble
we have your
Royale-
champion.
Yeah, Rumble Royale champions. Congratulations to PUP Black. Um,
That was insane. That was actually insane. Wow. Honestly, they're
Yeah.
so consistent.
yeah. Shout out to the Mothership as well. They played.
They played really well.
They played really well, but PUP Black just played on a whole
Oh,
other
dude, I-
level.
I just realized we were into a really late game. It's already 1:40 a.m.
Yep.
Oh, dude,
All
but-
players must be tired right now. But one thing you should take away from that game is having a solid game plan and executing it really well.
and that
Um,
what PUP Black did really really well, honestly.
Yes, yes.
But,
Just like solid all around from them. Who would be your man of the match for that game?
Man of the match. Man of the match. Probably Sinzao, my goat. My goat Sinzao after that one. He's got to be my goat after that one. That
You can go for the Aurora or the Xin Zhao, but I think Xin Zhao is the logical conclusion because
That man-
Xin Zhao in the early game
That man set
the
up
bot
so much.
plays. Yeah, set up the bot plays, set up the mid dives, and for a large portion of the game had perfect KD, and
this is the man you want on
Um,
your promos.
he if promos were still here, yes, he is
Yeah,
the man
this
you
would-
would want on your
This is the
promos.
man you would want if promos were still here. Well, what's our next segment? So, That's about
So
it for the
yeah, that's about it. I think from
for
us. We'd love to give a huge thank you to the players, to the organizers for
yeah.
hosting this, for Pylon, PUP, and how that's it. That's all I can think of, honestly.
Oh, well, while I'm thinking of
Thank you,
something to
everyone,
do,
and
mm,
what,
well, I might just play Warframe after this. But how about you, Jorl?
brother? I think everyone involved in this event deserves a rest. And
Well,
yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good day, everyone.
well, this is